sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah. R.I.P. Cam Flores. My dog. The city loves you. Chicago loves you. The world loves you. Casey. Is it game time?
It's game time.
Well, let's get this going then, baby. Yes, sir. Welcome to Hood Stocks on a Saturday, early evening, baby. Yes, sir. We love you, motherfuckers. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I've been wild on this one.
What's in that Starbucks?
That's a sick one over here.
Yeah. Let's go. Yes, sir. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. I mean, a good week, and now we're enjoying a good weekend. God is good. God is great, man. Respect your neighbors. Love your family. Take care of your family, man. Nothing but greatness right here. I've been doing a lot of reading lately, man.
That's good, bro. For real. Like, I got ADHD. I say I can't read, but if it's important to me, I'll read it, you know? So I just have to really sit down and, like, find something and do it, because my brain's, like, all the time.
I think, what if you get something, you purchase something and it comes with instructions or a manual? I mean, are you the type of guy that'd be like, I can figure this shit out? Or will you read the manual or the instructions?
Oh, yeah, I'm a figure it out guy. For sure, dog. For sure.
100%.
I can't read the instructions.
I think in hindsight of my track record of opening up, cool stuff, bro, I think I usually do skip the instructions too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you really, really, really need to read it. I mean, what about you, Casey? Are you a manual instruction type of guy?
I feel like I just watch videos on stuff now, and then I'm just like, all right, cool. I don't.
Yeah.
100%. Like, yeah, sometimes you might research something you get and watch the video. I mean, it's like the instructions are now on YouTube for everything and anything.
True.
100%.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, back to what I was saying, man. I've been reading things, and I've been listening to a lot of stuff too on YouTube, like motivational stuff, which is, what we think is who we are. You know. And I was listening to this. Hold on. Free K9.
Man, tell them a story about the hit and run you just saw when you guys were outside.
Man. We was outside and we saw like an old school Dodge Charger like bend the corner right here and hit the dip, pop the bead wall, and there's like another a little Nissan chasing them, so it's probably like a hit and run. And then they just took off down the street, and then the whole tire came off the rim. Like, I kept it pushing.
Oh shit! Maybe they might have been like gangbanging or something.
No, it was like I saw like. I don't even. They might like. I felt like there was like a girl driving, and then someone was chasing the girl.
Oh damn!
That was some baby mama drama or something, bro.
That's, you know what, brother? That is real right there.
No, for real.
That is
all
real.
Kinds of domestic violence, you know.
You know what? I want to. And speaking of like baby mama drama or anything that like with females, and even with like, so I have a very good homie of mine that I've been in contact with while he's been doing his time in the penitentiary. Really good dude. Almost family to me. I'd consider the dude, and he's got himself a new chick, and I'm not gonna put no name on this, but there might be somebody that's listening right now that's gonna be able to put the name to the story, but that's just for you. So his new chick, he is a part of the platform, and his new chick, he wants, hey, meet Lucky or, reach out to Lucky and this and that. And I don't like kind of like doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like
talking to anyone's girl.
I don't want to be in between my boy and his girl, you know what I mean? Because I'm an asshole too, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I can potentially say something that could be taken the wrong way. True. And I don't ever want to, I don't want because a lot of in the past, brother, a lot of friendships or relationships or homies that I've had, there's been a lot of beef in between females.
Oh yeah, that's
all the time, bro.
yeah. That's like no.
That's a no, right?
Yeah, that's like I just avoid that obviously. Like if my homie has a girl, I just like hey, like don't even.
Yeah.
I try not to talk to him because like just don't want to get in the middle of it, you know. Like I just keep my distance.
Socially, I'll try to be cool, but you know, yeah.
But if he's telling you something, like, you know, I'll hit him up, and you know, then obviously, you know, he wants that. So
Well, I'm kind of like well, so I tell my boy to just like, hey, reach out, get to me through how you been getting to me through, you know, so and so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't like, I don't want to, but if you know what I mean, but you know, but at the same time, he's like, you know, well, it's my new chick, and you know, that's lucky, you know, hood stocks, it's my family. Yeah, we are, bro. You know what I mean? And whatever she needs, you know what I mean? Like, in a sense, like, I got her because I got him, you know? But I don't, you know what I mean? I just don't want to be in between, dog.
I feel you.
And so, it's just tricky when there's females involved, bro. All the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time, dog. Dudes don't know how to act. And then you got two dudes, bro. Man, I've been down it, bro. I've been down the road. You got two dudes gunning down each other over this female, right?
Yeah.
Over this female. And now it's the principle of the matter. You know what I mean? It's like fuck the bitch now. It's the principle.
Yeah.
You disrespected me. You know I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know I was stabbing it, dog. You know what I mean? And, you know, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you stepped
yeah.
on my dick. You know what I mean? It's like, fool, you got a 3-inch dick, and ain't nobody stepping on your dick, fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and so now the female is off with another dude.
Yeah.
Causing another problem. While these guys are trying to kill each other. I mean,
yeah, that's just
pussy's a
I've
powerful
never had
thing,
any
bro.
problems like that, bro.
That's
yeah,
good.
It's very powerful.
Pussy
Very
is powerful, bro.
I've seen a lot of people change for that shit, you know, like
Especially in the gym,
like
too.
Loose friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, that shit gets everyone just looking. You
Yeah,
know?
spandex. What the fuck?
Yeah, they
eyelashes,
say like they
makeup.
don't want to be looked at, but like, you know, they wear those little clothes and shit like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, I feel like even for me, like I think about it because like I've been working out for a long time. Like I always work out without my shirt on. Like, and I feel like it's taken me time to like be comfortable like that. Like, because when I was younger, I never was like cut up, like had abs and stuff like that. And like I played football, and like all some homies like we're all like ripped up, and I'm just like damn. But like, I mean, since like probably like in high school, like I was never like the leanest, but like I would take my shirt off. I felt comfortable, you know. So like I just like working out without my shirt, you know. But some people are probably like, oh, look at that guy. He probably like thinks he's a shit, like, you know. Just some people are like, you know, just think like that.
Haters, bro.
Haters, you know.
Haters, dog.
Yeah.
Until they get there, and I get what you're saying. I mean, you look good, you feel good, you worked for it. I mean, you want to show off the goods, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
definitely.
You know, you want to, and so you go to those special gyms, and you're not
Oh,
going
yeah.
to you're not going to LA Fitness. I'm
No,
over
I
there.
grew up going to LA Fitness though. That was like my stomping grounds, like for sure. Like that was where it all started for me. LA Fitness. Like I had some hardcore training sessions there. Like, and I used to train with these two older guys, like older Hispanic guys. That one of them was actually from Compton, and he moved to OC, and bigger dude. He already knew the game, and he would just like basically I was like his little like you know, his little prodigies. He would just push me, bro, push me, and he'd always say, I'd be like exhausted, and he'd be like, hey, look around the gym, and he'd like, I'm like, what's up? He's like, you see everyone, like anyone looks like in the same pain you're in? I'm like, no. He's like, that's why all these people look the same. And I was just like, damn. And like I remember that to this day, and I was like super young, because like working out is painful. Like it's just your mind. Like it's like when you run, you know, you might be like 5 minutes into it and your body's like, I'm over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all mental. You got to get that mental stronger.
I was reading a book about Navy SEALs. I'm not sure if the Navy SEAL wrote the book or if it was somebody that documented, you know, kind of like the philosophy of, you know, how Navy SEAls train and their
mental.
Their mental, right? And they have this dude was man, I don't know if it's called the 3/4 rule or it's the something rule, right?
Yeah.
And it's telling, and the rule says this: if you are at your 10th push-up and your mentor is telling you that that's all you can do, then that means this Navy SEAL rule that they have means that you're only like halfway through of what you can really do.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's so fucking true, dog. Yeah, and I know I'm butchering the rule, and I apologize if anyone can, you know what I mean, but it's true, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like your mental's like, it's everything. And they say, you know, once you get that strong, like everything else is kind of easy because like life is hard, you know. So if you got that mental toughness, like, you know, shit's gonna get thrown at you and you'll be like, you know, I've been through hard things, like, you know, things that try to break you down because it's just like your mind saying you can't do it, you can't do it. Like, you know, when you're stressed out with work, how am I gonna pay this bill? You gotta figure it out, you know. Can't break down. You gotta, you know, get your mind right and just fucking figure it out, basically.
Hey, before I forget, I want everybody to give a warm welcome to our guest today, Mr. Pitbull Torres. Baby. Let's go, baby. Hey.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Oh yeah.
So let's the gyms you go to. So LA Fitness. I mean, what's worse, bro? LA Fitness or Planet Fitness?
Oh, I mean, I've never like been to Planet Fitness like to work out ever.
Bro, like you don't even go into the parking lot, right?
No, like
100%.
yeah,
like no, they get no respect.
Yeah, no,
None, because they got the rules. The rules.
Yeah,
dog.
I mean, I wouldn't say no respect. Like, you know, if that shit's cheap, convenient, like go get your money. Like they have, you know, you don't need heavy like super heavy weights, you know, to like get like your results, you know, to get like somewhat strong, you know. So like if you're gonna start at Planet Fitness, like if that's all you can afford, like go for it, you know. Like I'm not gonna knock like no gym, but like yeah, the gyms I go to are like warehouse, like just old school equipment, like barbell. There's a lot of machines too, but just the vibe is different, you know. Like people are there, like I would say like back in the day there was way more of them. You'd meet a lot of like OGs that have been lifting for like a long time, and you like pick up game from like a lot of like people that actually like accomplished a lot instead of just like someone at 24-hour fitness like, yeah, I benched 500 pounds when I was like 18. You're like, all right, dog. Like nowadays I always be like, hey, it's fucking 2025, you better have a video. Like I know you got a video, because like everyone always just like, you know, likes to cap and shit or whatever they say, like to lie. Yeah. So yeah, the gyms I go to, man, like it's just the environment's different. They got graffiti on the wall. It feels like this just feels like you're at home, you know. It's called Metroflex Long Beach. Actually been going there since I was like 20 years old, and it's like the guys had it for like over like 12-13 years, and it's just has like a good environment, and like a lot of big YouTube people got famous out of that gym, because just like I said, their environment, it was like a big empty warehouse with just equipment everywhere, and they had like everything, like strongman, like CrossFit, just like bodybuilding. They even had like calisthenic shit, and there was like an MMA stuff in there, so there was just a little bit of everything. But yeah, like a lot of big people through like YouTube like started recording there, and then that gym got like really popular and stuff. It's like a franchise gym. There's a lot of Metroflexes in the world, you know. You just gotta buy the name type stuff, because it's like known as like just a big like bodybuilding gym kind of, I guess you would say.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's where I train at, and it's like, it's home. I love it. They have like a really loud system, and it's just like bass bumping and shit. They
I seen you with a dog, your dog in there.
Oh yeah. Like, I bring my dog sometimes and stuff like that.
And that's cool, like, that you can do that?
Yeah.
Or you can do that?
Technically, I can only do that because like he used to have like saying like dogs are cool, but he just like, man, people don't respect the spot. Like they let their dog piss and they don't really clean up, or like shit. He's like, I've seen people leave shit, and so like he has like a no pet sign, but like I fucking like, it's like my home. He's like my really good homie, so that's every once in a while I'll bring my dogs and stuff like that because I want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I love the warehouse gyms. It's like I said, when I go back to 24, I'd be like, damn, or like LA Fitness, I'm like, I forgot how lucky I am, because just the equipment and the barbell, especially like when you're lifting a lot of weights, you respect the nicer stuff. But I'm no bougie like fucking lifter. I'll lift with some like fucking rusted out bent bars. Like I don't care. Let's give me whatever, you know. Yeah. That's how I grew up, like just benching on like old equipment. Like my little short ass can't even touch the floor. Like, you know, the padding all like messed up, but like just getting my money.
And so yeah, that's dope, brother. That's dope. This bodybuilding game is a real lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's a real lifestyle.
Fitness is a lifestyle.
Fitness is a lifestyle, man.
Like, yeah.
And it's becoming popular and popular, you know?
Yeah.
Due to individuals like yourself, due to individuals like a Joe Rogan, due to just all these different social media, just amazing people, right? You know what I mean? They inspire us to get fit and get right. But I wanted to say this real quick, bro. When you said you go back to LA Fitness, it's more of like, LA Fitness is like an institution, right?
Yeah.
Is that the same way to say it?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, Yeah, like I feel like the gym is just like you get that institution vibe, like someone like trying to size you up, or like just like you say like, why is this fool staring at me? Or you feel people staring at you like in the corner of your eye, like type stuff like that. But I would say for sure more institution wise, like in the LA fitness, no one like talks to you, and then these in like warehouse gyms. Like people, people are way more like they'll say what's up. Like they're way more cool because they know that you're like actually there to like work. They're not here to just like fuck around type shit. So like they're more cool. They talk to you.
Bro, come on now. Come on, dog. You know what? Maybe it's me. I don't know. But I've been going to this LA Fitness, this one particular LA Fitness for a handful of years, bro. You know what I mean? 5+ years. Same one. And there's people that I've been seeing there for all these years, right?
And don't say hi.
To this day, we just walk by each other like a fucking stranger.
That's
crazy,
true. It's
dog.
weird.
It is weird. And I'm usually an outgoing person, like a super outgoing person. Like I can be somewhere, be like, bam, what up, big dog, man? Them glutes are looking amazing today, dog. You feel what I'm saying? In a respectful way.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
But it's not like, so I just like, I kind of like, I'll form into my environment, any environment, bro. Like, all right, if this is what it is.
Oh, you would love that shit, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, it's cool. You just gotta like pull up. Shit, let me know whenever you want to come.
I'm down, bro.
It's like good vibes, bro. Like super good vibes. The music. It's just like I swear it's the music. Like just some. I mean, they play all kinds of stuff. Sometimes they play like techno, and I'm just like, man, this ain't my shit. Like I don't be listening to like fucking like rave music and shit. But like for the most part, like they got Tupac, West Side, like with Connection and shit. Like it's dope. You're like, man, this is some shit I would be playing in my backyard if I was working out, or like in my headphones.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's usually what I do, bro. I'm a headphone guy, bro.
I lock in,
bro.
Yeah, if you go to like public gyms and you don't wear headphones, that's like you're crazy. I don't know how you can work out with like just hearing like other people's side conversation or like the music they provide is obviously not gonna like pump you up to shit.
Yeah, and so what I did, I want to share a little bit of this story. I've shared it with the platform before. Just real quick, I almost got jumped by a motherfucking Tinkerbell at Planet Fitness, bro. You know what I mean? Because I fucking grunted and I clunked. You know what I mean?
My God.
And they got the clunk bell or some weird shit, bro.
Yeah.
And
that's what's retarded. Like that's like that's the only like dumb thing. Like why are you gonna have that and like label us like whatever? Like I'm not even a bodybuilder, but like anybody that works out like serious lunk. Like, okay.
Is that lunk, right?
Yeah, it's like a lunk alarm. That's what they call it.
The lunk alarm. Yeah, they hit the lunk alarm, and then everybody panicked, and they all looked at me, and I was just like the fucking big fucking baboon in the middle of the woods, like somebody spotted Bigfoot, bro.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean?
And I was just tatted up Mexican fool. They're probably like, who's this gangster and shit?
Yeah, who the fuck does he think he is? Look, he don't even got a 6-pack.
Oh my God, that's funny, dog.
He's got a fat pack. She said, hey, excuse me, sir. And I was just like, she knows me from the podcast, dog. You know what I mean? This is my big head, right? And then she's like, there's no grunting allowed around here. You know what I mean? And honestly,
God, I'm sorry.
And on everything that I love, bro, like I'm not like I don't grunt when I shit. I don't grunt when I'm having sex. And I usually don't grunt when I'm doing weights. You know what I mean? And mind you, especially if you're on like a little mechanical machine thing, which I was on, I was doing these. You know what I mean?
Chest flies.
Yeah, and I did my last one, and who knows? Maybe, just maybe, bro, I might have made a little, you know what I mean? But it's not something that...
To let off an alarm.
Yeah. She said, excuse me, sir, she fucking tracked me down, bro.
Damn.
And I said, what? I said, what? She goes, I just want to let you know there's no grunting. And I said, are you serious? And she said, yeah. And I just kept walking, bro. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I just kept walking, bro. Like...
That's ridiculous.
Crazy little bitch. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I wish I had Casey right there, bro. I'd have had Casey just jump out of a motherfucking, I don't know, a pile of dirty socks, laundry or something. You know what I mean?
I would have ran over there with my 2-pound fucking dumbbells, and I would have said, "What are you doing with my buddy here? He didn't do anything wrong."
Yeah, like bro, like so we can have some like left on left violence. You know what I mean? Just far left. You know,
that shit's funny.
Just like go ahead, beef it out with this guy right here, Pepita. Yeah, man, and I just and then it's a long story, bro. But it turned out it trailed out to the parking lot and not like that through a phone call. They called me when I went and got in my car, bro.
Yeah, you can't come back.
They told me some shit, bro. You know,
Damn, like that.
And I'm still paying the membership. I gotta really cancel that bitch, you know?
Yeah, you gotta go in there. Like gyms, I worked out at LA Fitness. Like, they're scandalous, dog, with that shit. LA Fitness has been in so many lawsuits too. Like, there's like actually one going on right now. Like,
For what?
I think like I don't want to like. I want to say some handicap stuff. Like, there's something going on with some like handicap stuff, like a big lawsuit going on. But like, they have just I'm saying scandalous on the point of like trying, like, people calling, hey, can I cancel my membership? No, you got to come in and do it.
They're dirty, bro.
Because they would tell us
Super
to
dirty.
do that. They would
Yeah.
tell us to do that, work for membership, and they'd be like, oh yeah, just tell them they got to come in. And it's like, you could do it over the computer, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fucked up. Like,
We're gonna
you know?
make them come in.
Yeah.
Because we know they don't want to come in.
Or you just forget, dog. By the time you get home from your 9 to 5, you get home, you're like, fuck, like, I don't want to go. Like, you know, you're probably tired.
That's the only reason I did the Planet Fitness, because they had the 24 hours. So I was like, I can get in any time. And I was doing a swing shift at the time when I got it. But anyways, LA Fitness. I mean, what is the LA Fitness is, how much does the gym cost? What's the difference in prices?
So when it first, I mean, like, I've been only going there for like 3 years. I've been going there for like 3 years, and when I first went there, it was maybe only like $50 a month. But a lot of these warehouse gyms be taxing. Like, ever since
Okay.
COVID, like, because before they were cheap, like $30-$40, you know, and now, but ever since COVID, the warehouse gyms got popular because they were like trying to, like, you know, be more low key about it. So people are still letting people train, so they're like taxing more type stuff. But then even since they opened back up the world and shit, now these warehouse gyms, like, everything's like $100 a month.
Are you
For these
serious?
warehouse gyms, just because they're like, we're not packed, because they're not as packed as a LA Fitness 24, because not too many, you're having a smaller market now, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the equipment is better, the vibes are better, but like, bro, come on, like, that much more money, it's crazy. So I think Metroflex, where I'm at, is like at 60 or 65 or something like that, or I think 65.
65 a month.
Yeah, 65 a month.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, so like, and it's month to month, no contract. Like, they're very cool with their contracts. They're like, you know, just pay all right monthly. They're not gonna get you on like no initiation, no like freaking startup fees and like all this crazy stuff. Just pay your, you know, first and last month, and you're good. And no like contract, so you can like leave, because these people get you on a contract and you're just like, fuck, you're just fucked, you know, for at least a couple years or 1 year, whatever.
100%, dog. And there's a difference.
And you can yell.
Yeah, you can yell, you can shoot videos, you can do your thing.
You can yell and just have more freedom, you know.
Shirts
Do your
off.
I like
Yeah,
the shirts
get 'em
off, bro.
yeah.
Because sometimes I want to take my shirt off, bro.
No, yeah.
I do some push-ups, bro.
100%.
All the time I want to take my shirt off, bro.
100%, yeah. It's funny, like, you know, especially when you have like, you know, just like, and you can see people's tattoos, like, just like, you know, depending on if they have hood tattoos or just like whatever tattoos and shit like that. So
Yeah.
like, it's not like you're gonna get pressed with it. Everyone's cool there, bro. Like, that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. Like, there's all types of people, you know, blacks, browns, little Asian guys, like grandmas. Like, if people get intimidated, like, oh, there's probably just beasts in there. Like, there's probably like 3-5 beasts in there, and the rest are just average people just trying to get it. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like, you see more like, oh, like, it's like a lot of people are intimidated. Go, I'm gonna feel out of the not out of pocket, but like, how do you say it? Like, out of my comfort zone or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah.
But like, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You can't like just fucking stay there all the time and go to the normal gyms. You got to go every once in a while. And like, good for like networking, because
Yeah,
you
man.
meet a lot of like, there's a lot of like, shit, there's a lot of cops there, bro. Like, I meet a lot of like, I'm not saying like you want to have, I mean, you do want to have cop friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit,
So like,
yeah.
you wouldn't even know. I'd be like, oh shit, like, you're a cop type stuff. But
Yeah.
like, there's more than just like cops. Just a lot of like entrepreneurs. You know,
Yeah.
people that work out. You go to the gym at like 12, 1 o'clock. You're like, who has time to work out at that time? It's people's like
Yeah.
lunchtime. So you see people that like, you know, that got their own business or just like entrepreneurs type shit.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Let's get into like a little bit. I want to kind of change the direction of this conversation.
No worries. Got that lighter real quick, my
Yeah,
bad, dog.
yeah, yes, sirree. Got that motherfucking Killer Kush and that Stizzy
Yes,
on
sir.
deck.
I
Yeah,
know,
man.
whatever this is you give me on the lighter.
You know, bro, working out. Go ahead, light
Yeah.
that up. And sometimes I smoke before I work out, and I have the greatest workout.
Oh yeah.
I get locked in. I get in my own head, and I just really
You
concentrate.
feel yourself, like, you just like,
Yeah.
and you can concentrate good. But like, I mean, I just feel like there's like, as long as you're hydrating, like, you're good. But if you're not like hydrating, you'll be like, damn, I'm fucking thirsty, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, spit in my mouth. I got cotton mouth.
Exactly.
I fucking so Stizzy has these nighttime gummies that I still have some at the crib. And so the other night I was like, man, I'm gonna take one of these nighttime gummies. And then like at 2 o'clock in the morning I woke up and I was like, I I mean, I was like fucking cotton mouth. I was dry.
Damn, that hasn't happened to me like since like high school. I remember that feeling, like just waking up and like you're just like,
bro, I rose out of my bed.
Water?
Yeah, bro, I rose out of my bed like Tales from the Crypt, homie. Like I thought I was dead, homie. I felt like I was made out of dust. That was horrible cotton mouth, bro.
I know exactly what you're saying. I haven't had that in a while.
So when I first, let me light mine up too. This right here, this is my shit right here, bro. I was for a long minute, bro. I was just such a heavy drinker on this podcast.
Oh man, I'm so glad you stopped that.
Yeah,
that's not good. That's the only thing I like. I don't do, like, I don't drink. Like, I'll drink every once in a while, but like it's like really like maybe once, twice a year, dog. Or like someone like my birthday or like my parents, some family function. But like I try to keep it to the low because it's very easy to just every once in a while. Because I was like that every once in a while, But like it doesn't, and it wasn't even affecting me like that. But just like when I do drink, I just don't feel good.
We pass the lighter.
Yeah, I just don't.
Put it on Casey real quick. Casey, what are you doing right there? Your mom's not gonna like that, sir.
That's funny.
Is that the high face, bro, or what? That fool. Let me see. Inhale, bro. Nothing came out. Nothing came out, bro. You're fakes. You don't fake smoke, bro. There you go. He's hitting it like a little business.
I only need one, dude. I don't smoke. This is enough to get me high for fucking hours.
This guy, bro. Can you refresh that for me, dog, please?
Got you.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Bop. Okay, cool. So now that we're fucking getting our little head right, our mind right quick, our head right. Let me see. I want to do something real quick. Anyways, so when I got introduced to you, it was years ago, bro. And it was obviously like a lot of people through social media, you know? And you were working at the time. I started seeing you on Big Boy's Instagram, Strength Cartel.
Yes, sir.
You were a part of that, man, and bro, like beast mode shit, dog. You know, like, bro, we were, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he introduced you to the world. Would that be safe to say in a sense? Not that he gave birth to you, or you know what I mean. But
I would say like we did it together.
You did it together, okay?
Yeah, because like basically we started Strength Cartel from like the bottom when he like had 0 subscribers.
Oh, okay. So you've been there since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, brother. Please correct me.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Correct me. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I always tell people it goes back from like I know Big Boy since like we met in I went to Saddleback College. I went to college in like South Orange County in like Mission Viejo, and I met him playing football, and he was like, I remember he was like fresh out the fucking out of whatever jail county, whatever he did,
yeah.
And I was just like, who is this big ass fool? Because his back was so big, and I could just read OC, and I was like 200 yards away from him. I was like,
Billboard.
I was like, who is this guy? And then he was like, oh yeah, he's playing football, and I was like, he's from San Clemente. I was like, oh shit, like, and then yeah, we just like we became friends because it was just like, oh, you're like into the weights. Obviously, I was like the little homie, he was the big homie, you know, and we both like the same thing. So like, we just like know each other from that. But he got put on by some guy named Rich Piana.
Which I heard about. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a big fitness guy, like over like I don't know, like 5 million YouTube subscribers, or like at least over like a couple million YouTube subscribers. So he put him on and was like, you know, as his athlete. Big Boy was like his athlete, and then I got put on with that team, and that team was huge, bro. Like they were like known all over the world. Like when you have your YouTube that big, it's like people are watching you from like the UK, freaking everywhere, like, you know, not just Cali and shit. So that helped, you know, both our platforms. That's how we really got a platform, because
it helped you guys build your brands.
Yes, people
from that man right there.
Yeah,
and then, that man passed away too, correct?
Yeah. He passed away.
Yeah.
So and Big Boy wanted to. That guy got jealous that Big Boy wanted to do his own thing, and you know, that's when he got basically kicked off. And then he's like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing, dog. You know, Strength Cartel. I'm gonna really like give it a shot. You know, I didn't get kicked off the team, and he was just all like, he called me and he was just all like, you know, if you want to stay with them, I understand. Like, they have a big following. You could build up your name. You've only been on the team for a little bit. I've been on the team way longer. And I was just like, fuck no. Like, I want to ride with you. Like, you're my homie. I don't know these fools, you know? And they're like, just a little not my style. You know, they would do like lifting fake weights and shit on like the YouTube. I'm like, I'm lifting real weights. And you got these like pretty boy bodybuilders lifting the fake weights and they're like all jacked and shit.
That's a real thing. Of lifting fake weights.
Yeah. For like videos or like content, you know, like, I'm really lifting this, you know.
Like nothing.
Yeah. Or like they'll fake it. Well, I mean, you'll put like 3 real plates, but then like 2 fake plates. So it's like they're really deadlifting like 300 pounds, but it looks like 500.
And is it because they can't lift the real weight? And they're just pumped up by steroids?
It would just look more real. I mean, more like crazier if you did it easy.
Okay, I
know
got
what I'm
you.
saying?
Kind of like a little bit of a trick to the trade.
Mm-hmm.
A trick to the a little magic trick.
A magic trick.
Yes.
Exactly.
And people love magic tricks.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't know that it's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
Or that it's fake, right? Wait, did we making sense here? A little bit, right? Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so
illusions. That's what I'm saying. Illusions.
Yeah, no illusion, making it look easy like that. Like that's what trips people out. Like they'll be like, "What the heck? Like that looks fake," you know? Because like it was so easy, but that's really heavy weight. Like there's a guy on Instagram, like some big black dude. He got dreads, and he like just this fool does crazy stuff. He'll just like walk around with like a squat bar in his bag, got like 500 pounds, and he'll just like go through a drive-through and like pick something up and like walk in it, and he'll, you know. But then like I've seen like him be like, "Oh, he's lifting fake weights," but I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like it's just nowadays, it's like it's so like who knows now.
You never,
because everybody's trying to get like famous off the gram type shit.
But the thing is, though, it's not even nowadays because they've been doing it since way back then.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's been
it's evolving though with the freaking edits and like
100%. There you go.
For sure.
They're polishing the fucking illusions.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, I never knew that, dog.
Yeah,
and maybe I'm just a gullible motherfucking Pisces. You know what I mean? You know, just a fish in the water, believing everything's real in the sea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, like I said, but no, Big Boy like started that brand by himself, and then I rode with him, and then we like I said, he had 0 subscribers, and I was just like riding with him, and like I was just helping him any way I could. I was his right hand man. Like we did everything to get like just like business, like little small things, like getting the hats, getting the merch, you know, seeing him like start the brand, like everything, like, you know, and like just connections, and I got to see him like build it up. He was really good with like content. We were just like, hey, we're making like 3 videos a week, no matter what, and we just like put out content, dog. Like not right away he started making money. That shit takes time, you know. But we had like a big platform from that guy Rich Piana, so like it was easier to like start making progress pretty quick.
Yeah, because you're already known from that other platform, so it was easy for you to just like kind of like, you know, shortstop some of the customers in a sense.
Yeah,
and you know, direct them over here now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and then yeah, it was fucking. That was like, dude, that was like good times. Like that was fun. Like we really put on for like raza. Like there was no Mexicans in the fitness industry like doing any damage. Like it was all whites and blacks. That's it.
Well, salute to both of you guys for doing that. Bro.
Yeah, that was
100%.
like, and we just saw so many other people like, man, you motivated us, and we want to start doing something. So like, I seen so many other smaller like brands, like, or just people just start their thing, and then just like, hey, we're gonna like basically trying to copy us, you know. And I'm like, dude, that's dope. Like, you know, like that's sick.
What's the ultimate compliment?
Yeah, exactly. What's it called?
Flattery.
Yeah, no, not flattery. What's the right word to say it? Someone
something. When someone tries to copy you, it's ultimate. I know what you're. Casey, look it up. Google.
That's what I said. It was like the mimicry is like the ultimate form of flattery.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm like mimicking you, basically like copying you, 100%. So like, I thought that was cool, and I just seen it, and I was like, man, this is dope. We're like really motivating people, like, you know, they could do it, because just we were flying out like every other weekend, like just going places, like just lifting, like supplements, like everything.
Yeah, man, that is so like you guys were you guys were kind of like,
You got a lighter, big dog?
yes,
It's right here.
coming this way. Let me just, mine went out too. So just from when you and Big Boy broke from dude, what's his name again?
Rich.
Rich. Yeah, you guys started doing your own thing, and it just started like everything was flowing in the right direction. Sounds like, huh? Like you're traveling. Like it's really, it's a real network, right? Like they had you traveling, and you guys were making real money.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wasn't. That's why I had to like go do my own thing, because it was just like I was just like doing what I love, bro. I was competing.
Yeah.
Lifting up, powerlifting. Like I've been doing that shit since I was 17, like high school, like, you know. So like that's what I was doing, and so like he did it too. I put him on the powerlifting because he was already strong, and I was like, hey dog, I do this shit called powerlifting. I got a coach. Like you just bench, squat, deadlift. You already do that, fool. Like you don't really deadlift, but start deadlifting, you fucking get strong. And I told him how strong my coach was, and he thought he was like the strongest in OC. And I'm like, hey, my coach does this, and he's like, what? He squats this? Like he does that? And he's like, oh, okay. Like, and then he started training, and then he got like stronger than him. And so like us competing, like, cause like there's a difference between like gym lifters and people that really like compete when it comes to like lifting weights. You know, like you could be strong, but it's like, can you go do that in a competition? Like when there's like you're on the platform like this, like, you know, lights on you, cameras on you, you gotta weigh in, you're going against other people, there's a rotation, just shit like that, you know. So like and two, when you're doing competition, it's like it's on paper, it's like always on record. When like you hit a gym lift, like who's gonna believe you in 10 years you really lifted that weight, you know?
Yeah.
So basically we were just marketing, you know, hey, we're fucking like, you know, doing these powerlifting competitions, we're breaking records. So they're like, damn, who the fuck are these people? Like they got their own brand, like they're doing their thing, like breaking records, and we're fucking tatted up Mexicans.
Strength Cartel.
Yeah, exactly. So like different. Everyone's fucking white boys or like just like black people, and like nothing wrong, but it's just saying like there was no like Mexicans like that competing and like having the image we have, you know.
That was dope.
So it was just like different, you know what I'm saying? So like that really like gravitated, and like we just communicated, like we had like a cool little family, bro. We like made videos like 3 times a week. So like everyone got together, we just talk shit, lift with the homies, like just bullshit, go eat after.
And that's a full-time job. Is that a full-time job when you were doing that at the time with Big Boy?
Yeah, because I was just like, I do personal training on the side, you know, so like it was paying, like my personal training was like just like extra money, but like I said, I wasn't getting paid like enough money, but like I was living at home, G, like I wasn't having rent to pay like that, like, you know, I was giving my mom a couple $100 a month, but nothing like thousands of dollars a month, you know. So like I'm just like, hey, I'm having fun, I'm lifting, I'm breaking records, like I'm building up my social media, fucking everything I'm getting is free. Like people are just sending me like fucking promote this, promote that, and just like I wasn't like, and I was very like, I never promoted just random stuff, but like stuff I really like wanted, like nice clothes or like workout clothes, like supplements, you know, shit like that, or even like gym equipment. I never like wore knee sleeves, I never wore like a belt, I never wore wrist wraps, and then like companies are like, please wear our stuff, we'll pay you to wear our stuff and shit like that. So you're just like, damn, like all this hard work is paying off.
That's amazing.
So it just makes you want to work harder.
And it seemed like during this time, bro, or during the beginning when I was watching you with Strength Cartel with Big Boy, it seemed like, man, you guys were just like, you guys complimented each other in the sense of like your chemistry. You had chemistry through the video of what you were doing. Like, bro, he seemed like sometimes he'd be your #1 fan. He'd see you do some crazy ass shit, and he'd be like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? And so you see that, and you know, you're just like, oh shit, you know, because I used to watch you, bro, and I'd be like, man, this is a bad motherfucker right here,
yeah,
bro.
I'm the littlest one, like lifting with all the big people.
It was sick, bro. It was sick when I see those videos with both of you guys.
It's dope because it's like when you see your homie succeed, it's like it gets you motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like even for me, like I hit a PR today in the gym, and like some weight I never did, like a personal record.
Okay, there you go.
So I had like a big personal record on my squat, and like I'm just like, yeah, like cool. Like I'm not like, people are like, like, go crazy. But like, if I see my homie do it, I'm just like, fucking like, let's go. Like that shit gets me pumped because I'm just like, I don't know, I just like seeing my friends succeed, you know? So yeah, dog, like I said, at the end of the day, it just comes down to like, everybody wants to see you do good, but never better than them. You know what I'm saying? The moment they see you start doing like a little bit better than them or like somewhat coming to close, it's like either people are either gonna like it or like they're gonna feel some certain way. So like obviously I was never lifting the same amount of weight as him. Like that fool had like so much weight on me, but like obviously like business money wise, it was just like he didn't want that competition. And so as soon as like he knew I had the potential, dog, he had me on that leash. He was smart. Like that fool was like, at the end of the day, like he seems some big dumb buff dude on the internet, but he's smart. Like he plays a dumb guy, but he's pretty smart. Like he plans everything ahead.
Oh, does he? He's calculated, huh?
He's calculated because that's how that Rich Piana was that way too. And like,
so he kind of mentored him.
Yes, like yeah, 100%. And Big Boy is the type of like a Nipsey Hussle says it, like, you ain't got to tell me the game, I'll steal it. Like, you know, I just like peep game, like, and that's how Big Boy was.
You can't be mad about that.
You can't, and you know, and Big Boy, like, you know, Rich Piana was famous, bro. Like he had at the expo, we had fans waiting for him, and we'd be kicking it, dog, like all day, like 12 hours, and the line wouldn't stop.
Like that, huh? Just a bunch of fucking buff-ass females and dudes.
Kids, everyone, bro. It's
like
crazy.
That, huh?
It's crazy how much people like can relate to you, and you're like, bro, like you relate to me. Like I remember the first time when I was with Strength Cartel, we went to Ohio. It was a bunch of like white boys with like dip, wearing like orange, like shooting hats. Like, oh man, like we fucking fuck with you guys, and we're like, what the fuck?
Hell
like
yeah.
These hillbilly white boys and
Where
shit.
your sisters
but like,
at?
What?
No, I'm just commenting. I'm saying, wait, like you were like, hell yeah, where your sisters at?
Oh yeah, no, I know.
You're like, that's not my sister, that's my girlfriend. No, I'm sorry.
But
stupid joke, bro.
Yeah, no, so like it was just, it's crazy how you can relate with people. Just, I mean, because through the fitness and stuff, like it's relatable. Once you start working out, you're like, man, this guy lifts all this weight. You're like, you know what it feels like. You feel it, so you're like, damn, like.
Well, beast mode is a universal language, right?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So. Yeah, bro, it's just crazy. Like how like I said, we couldn't make things work, but like at the end of the day, like I said, you're either gonna like, he could have helped me like do my own thing, or he could have just been like, I'm not gonna help you at all, and like that's what he chose to do.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so
but while you were there though, you guys were really having I mean, you have some great memories together.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not the type to like bash someone. Like everyone, you can bash anybody. You know 100%, what I'm saying? So like,
and I don't want you to do that either, bro. I mean, do what you do, bro. But that's not what I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm not trying to, like I said, I mean, I don't like. I just keep things real. But like I said, I'm not like trying to like bash anyone. You can make anyone look bad. But like I said, he chose what he chose, and I chose what I chose, and it was like a great decision for him. I mean, for me, I don't know so much for him. Like I know, like he probably shot himself in the foot with that one, because like he got a lot of backlash because he made like a whole video about me trying to make me look bad.
Oh, he went there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
he went there.
I
and
remember
like,
some
what
of that.
was like hella like annoying was like man to man, we talked in person, and he was like, you know, kind of like threatening me, like, hey, I don't want to hear my name come out of your mouth, you know. And I'm just like, well, as we're parting ways, because I worked at the gym, Strength Cartel, we had a gym together, and like once I was gonna do my own thing, he would basically kick me out the gym. I was like, oh no, yeah, like I figured, dog, I'm gonna like go train somewhere else. And he was just like, all right, dog. He's like, and I'll never forget this. And I was like, it's the best feeling ever. He was all like, it's a lot harder than like basically like saying like good luck. He's saying good luck, dog, like kind of like on my own, like but saying like good luck, like it's a lot. He said good luck, it's a lot harder than you think, you know, to do it by yourself. Because I was like, hey fool, I gotta figure this out. I want to make my own money, because he had control of all my money, like what he was paying me, like, you know, he knew, he was like a type of person that like counts your pockets. He was like, he knew my money besides my personal training money that I made on the side, but that was like maybe a couple thousand, nothing crazy, like $2,000 or something, you know?
Yeah.
So like I just was like, I wanted just to make my own bread, you know? So but yeah, basically he told me, good luck, it's a lot harder than you think. And I remember being like, yeah, I think like I know it's gonna be hard, you know, like I don't know what I'm getting myself into, and like I was scared, dog. Like doing that decision, like Strength Cartel was like such a like had a lot of like attraction, you know, like
Yeah,
a
100%.
lot of things about like I'm pissed, I'm not happy, I'm broke, like I'm not like where I want to be. I'm just like I've been doing this for a while, like what I was getting paid is like I can't, bro, legit. Like I'll say it on here because I said it on like a comment on some like YouTube video because I never like talked about why I left or like did it because I just didn't want my page to be about drama. You know what I'm saying? But like I do owe it to my fans like what happened because a lot of people do want to know like two-sided stories because like I said he made a video trying to make me like look bad saying I went behind his back and I wanted to start a brand, but like I didn't even have like a logo or like it was just a thought like hey I want to start my own brand, but he made it seem like I had everything planned and I was gonna leave him high and dry. And I'm just like high and dry, like you already started, bro. You could have just be like, hey, Piz, about to do his own thing, like this is his brand, like, you know, go follow him, and he would have gotten hella love.
Yeah, he could have showed love, and I probably in hindsight, there's probably a little regret.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he knows he shot himself in the foot because everyone in that comment when he made that video, like I think there's maybe like a few comments like of people maybe talking shit on me, but everybody just like that's what you did to like Rich Piana. Like you wanted to, like you tried to start your own thing. He said like no, and then you just like did it, and that's what you did. So like it's like why are you mad about like
Pitbull
you know the
that.
way I did it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like he was just feeling like because I was like it was just like an energy thing. Like I was like hey I want to do my own YouTube videos because I was doing YouTube videos for him. I never got paid for a YouTube video. Like no one got paid for YouTube
Were they
videos.
doing millions of views?
Oh yeah,
Hundreds
tons
of thousands?
yes.
Yeah, right?
Like for years.
And so that's a lot of money, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And so he wasn't cutting nobody no love?
Nobody.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, maybe paying for like some food after or something like that, but like nobody. No.
But was
love.
there any inner conversation about it? Like, hey, dog, like, damn, this shit doing mad
No,
views
because
and, or when it-
nobody was bringing something to the table like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all homies, but like Big Boy is like obviously like his platform is big. So at the end of the day, you just being there, you're getting more than he's getting. That guy Rich Piana always said, don't ever collab with somebody unless like they're at the same follower as you or like you're somewhat like close or you're their good friends or you're gonna put them on because at the end of the day like they're gonna view like get advantage like you know take advantage not take advantage but they're gonna benefit off you more than you know what I'm saying
100%.
so like I said you gotta pick and choose who you want to like really work with but that's what I'm saying like it's like I said you just gotta like choose you don't want to just be like random with that so
It's interesting.
yeah
That's interesting. That dude, Rich, man, had a lot of game, a lot of insight, huh?
he was he even planned all his tattoos dog.
Are you serious?
he didn't get blasted till he was like 38 years old and he legit said I want to start a bad boy image of fitness because there was like I said it was just like very black and white like and just very like fitness like Mr. America like there's really no like now like the gym is a fucking fashion show dog there's all these little kids wearing these like outfits and they don't even got no muscle and they're just like it's all just like a fashion show now and they spend so much money on these clothes and it's crazy but like yeah it's just like it's different like it's different with that shit so like yeah like I lost my train of thought
No, you were
about the gyms I mean the kids what was I talking about
No, you were talking about just how in style it is. You said Rich wanted to turn into a bad boy thing
There you
instead of
go.
the black and white. You know what I mean?
So his mindset was I'm gonna start my own brand I'm gonna create a bad boy image in fitness and legit that's why Big Boy was his first athlete because he was like Big Boy had an Instagram he had like barely 1,000 followers and you know you see Big Boy lifting some crazy ways this big tatted Mexican hey come to my house that fool like you know went over there put him on and just like he was on the team and he only got people that were like he had homies that were tatted on the face he just had like crazy looking people so when we went to the expos it was like who the fuck are these guys like just like out of the like images that not was like you know like you don't like you work out but you're not the typical like fitness dude you know what I'm saying so like that was his mindset and like I said he got like all these like flames respect like just like token tattoos you know what I'm saying at like 38 just to like create that image and he would always like switch his image like get hair implants wear like color contacts if you see that guy Cali Muscle he does a lot of shit like that too
The black guy?
he does like a bunch of random things you know he'll get big he'll get skinny you know just things to like always get people talking about you So like it's all played out, bro. Like that shit, all people that like post content, like it's eventually gonna you're doing the same thing. So it's like, how can you get like more eyes? And you know what I think about it, like
and nobody's doing that over here either. Wait, nobody's doing that over here.
But like, you know, I was just thinking about it, just came to my head. But like, people doing weird stunts. You seen that video, like Kanye West wearing that like black KKK thing, like. That's just getting people to talk about it. Like right now, we're talking about it on a podcast. Like it's just like, what the fuck? Like it's just people doing. If you have the balls to, I mean, like the minds, like I guess, like the plan, I guess, to do it.
Or the urge for attention.
100%.
The Tourette's moment. You know what? It's like this with Kanye, man. You know, sometimes you can be mysterious, you can be not sure, but now we know what it is.
Yeah, now we know
the
already.
dude that we know his plays now. You know what I mean? Like he is doing this for that.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying, and now it's beyond disrespectful. It's just like the dude is like he's the biggest black J cat there is, bro, on the planet right now. I mean, bro, like, man, homie, it's ridiculous, dog.
Yeah.
It's hard to put the words together how insane what that dude is doing just for that, bro. Just for people to talk to you about doing this, bro. Come on, you got a KK, a black Ku Klux. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know all that. You know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all, bro. I just think it's too much, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, bro. That's what people do. Maybe I don't play that card, you know.
That's what I be thinking, bro. That's what I be thinking, because like there is a lot of like, I don't know, like just like, you know, just like controversy, like people talking about like just like, I don't know, like the whole like I saw like recently like what Big Boy Wes Watson and like the little circle like getting like bashed on the internet like for having their like coaching programs and like how they're so fucking expensive, and it's just like, what are they really doing for you? You know what I'm saying? And it's like $10,000, $20,000 a month. It's like, hang out with me, like you'll be on my YouTube, like I'll teach you how to be successful, like, you know, get the right mindset. And it's like motivation, like you're talking to the camera, like, you know, like be like me, like you know, just like weird shit, like just like, I don't know, like nothing is like overnight. And I
mean, I don't want to pay Wes Watson $10,000 for him to tell me I look like a little bitch and I got man titties. You know what I mean? You look like a little bitch. You got man titties.
You don't got a six-pack. You're not successful. Like,
you're not a real man.
Yeah.
You know, your bitch ain't got a BBL, fake titties, and a fake ass and a thin waist. You ain't shit.
So like, I don't know, like,
bro, I don't want to pay $10,000 for that bullshit on me. Fuck
that stuff is crazy. Like that's what's like all on the internet right now, and it's like everyone's doing that shit.
I want to say there's a dude by the name of John Bravo Films, and I think Big Boy is playing that dude's child support because he just got a channel directly for Big Boy, bro, and Wes Watson.
Yeah,
that's all he does. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be like watching the novella too, bro. Like, damn, this shit's good. And then he's got the voice, you know. And then Big Boy, he's got that perfect movie voice. And I'm like, this shit is hell of interesting. I don't care if it's fake or not. You know what I mean? This dude does a good job.
No, yeah, I like when I first seen one of his videos, I was like, who is this guy?
Who is this?
How does he know this stuff? Because like some of that shit is real, and I'm just
like, like an East Coast voice.
Fuck, like I'm like, that shit's crazy, bro. Like I said, the internet, like. It's crazy. Like, you mean, you see all this stuff with like Big U coming out, like everyone just be like talking about like dumb stuff on live and like podcasts. I'm just
bro, everything that is in the indictment, they said it on the motherfucking interviews, bro. And people are, bro.
They just copy and paste the transcript and put it in the.
And I want to say this officially, man. Sometimes I try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, you know what I mean? But what, you know, there's a point in time where you just got to really, really call it what it is, man. And Adam 22 is 1,000% assisting the motherfucking feds, the cops, everything, bro. The way he just keeps on just asking the question, digging. And I'll say this too, Whack 100, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching these videos lately. Why? Because it's hell of interesting, dog. You know what I mean? I've been giving fucking no jumper views lately, and I never give that motherfucking platform views. But dude, the dude is just keeps on asking the question.
Narc channel.
He has these dudes calling, and these fucking, I don't want to call them idiots, but I'll call them men or call him in, hey, blah, blah. Bro, he must have something over Whack 100, bro, because Whack 100 flips out on everybody.
How does he not get mad at him?
And he doesn't get mad at him.
True.
So either...
Because he be like pressing people. He's like a mini Shug.
Well, he's 100% Adam 22 is paying Whack 100 probably very well,
lot,
right?
for sure.
Very well.
That's why they going broke, like you said.
Well, it's you know, back to what we were talking about earlier. All channels, dog. All channels. The numbers ain't the way they used to be. Hoodstocks, the numbers ain't the way that we used to be. But it's all good though. You know what I mean? You know, we evolve and we keep it pushing, baby. You know what I mean? You know, we're not gonna not stop going to the gym.
Exactly.
You know,
you gotta keep it consistent. Keep on doing what you're
It's
doing.
maybe it's either short form's gonna take over, or there may be something like a medium form, or maybe long form may not be always 100% the.
They've been talking about that short stuff. I felt like it still hasn't really taken off. I mean, it's like a reel, but it's not that much different, you know?
You know what's cool about, you're talking about short form, you're talking about the shorts.
Yes,
Thank you so
shorts
much.
as in reels, TikToks, which just got extended another like 90 days. The ban got extended for the deal to get finalized. But yeah, YouTube Shorts as they're pushing, TikTok and Instagram Reels.
I was reading a comment right there, bro.
It's funny sometimes.
So we were just talking about that the dude John Bravo, and he's probably gonna clip something from this too, man.
Probably.
He's 100% gonna
That
clip
was
some shit
crazy.
that you said, bro. But his channel, that dude's channel, is and it seems like the fitness world, matter of fact, is on a negative campaign against Wes Watson and Big Boy, bro. They are the most hated. From this is me outside looking in. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but me as just an innocent bystander passing by this gym right now, it seems like they're the most hated dudes in the fitness world, bro.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I mean, I get, yeah, for sure. Like I said, I don't really like. That's what Big Boy likes that shit though. Like before we even had hate, he had a shirt called Most Hated. Like we're hated, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? Like most hated. Like
people like it until they're hated, right? Most hated. You know what I mean?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Motherfuckers like to be most wanted. You know what I mean? I'm a rapper,
and then they
most wanted, and then they got a federal warrant for their arrest, and they're like, fuck. You know what I mean, bro?
No, 100%, and that's why, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he was a good, if he really, he's selling these coaches services. Let me see, and there's no one on the team, all the OG team, the original people that were on the team, no one's on there. There's a reason why. There's no original people on that team. Only person original that stays is Big Joe, that big guy, because he's just his homie. He'll never leave that guy. Me and Big Joe were really good friends. He was the only homie that would blaze with me after the workouts. No one else blazed on the team. I was the only one that blazed before or after. And he even said, you got to do your own thing, bro. Everyone talks about you. When I go back to my hood, everyone fucking talks about you. No one talks about Big Boy. And this is fucking Big Boy's homie he went to Centinela with, and it was Big Boy was a little kid, so Big Joe hey homie, let me put you on, the little ramp. I think it was his bunkie for a little bit, but that's why he rides with him no matter what, bro.
Well, now Big Boy knows that Big Joe been fucking in the background. You know what I mean? He's like, man, fuck Big Joe. I knew Big Joe was doing this all this time. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. Big Joe's he gives you that genuine good vibes. Big Boy has that make that fake smile, when you meet someone, they're like, hey, and they're just they have oh, he's so nice, that smile, that thing. You gotta be careful for those people. But
so you say that you said that he has a fake smile, he's not a genuine person.
I mean, I can't like I said, don't get me wrong, he probably does a lot of good things, but just I just know the guy, so it's just I can't be fake. If I don't like you, you're gonna be like, man, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be fake to you like that. But just I would just say it's more he could play that part easy, So that's it. Like I said, nothing.
Did it take you? I mean, how long were you with him, bro? How long were you with Strength Cartel and Big Boy? Was it
5 years? I think
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Damn. So that's kind of interesting too, right there. So to be with them for 5 years, I mean, you could have not thought like that about him all that time.
Listen to this. I mean, I think that's because, like I said, I didn't say. I keep on forgetting my train of thought. But bro, the first year, because I had a lot of eyes on me. Like my page was growing a lot. My story was high. Everything. I had a lot of viewers. I was breaking records. I was the most active like competitor on the team. Basically, like I said, the first year he was paying me $250 a month.
Wow, that's it?
$250, yes.
Okay, but that's just the beginning of getting shit on the feet.
So he's like, eventually I'm gonna pay you more, right? Second year, it goes $500. And that's not to mention the promo code money was like, I was making like 10% of like whoever uses my code. And he was like, hey bro, you're gonna like see how many sales you have each month. It'll be all recorded, you know, so you can see how much you're making. Bro, I never made more than like, in the first year, it was like, I was getting little $70 checks, $80 checks. So I'm not even making $300. I'm barely making $300 a month, if anything, the first year. Second year goes to 500, and then the third year, 750, fourth year, 750. And I'm just like, bro.
$750 a month?
Yes.
And how much time out your, well, regardless of how much time, let's talk about what you guys have built during that time, right? And you've been a key component in building that platform. Would that be safe to say? And I'm not asking.
I'm all over the website.
Yes.
Like, they're using me for like photo shoots, everything.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
You know, and then like
you are the brand.
Yeah, I mean, me and him. It's for sure me and him. Like, there's other people, but like we're the people. We're like the main people. And then it's like more people are gonna want to be like my size than like you who wants to be like fucking that big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one wants to be like 300 plus pounds, like all muscle. You know what I'm saying? No, people would rather be like 180, 200 pounds, like more lean. So at the end of the day, like, I think people just more like related, could probably relate to me maybe more. But like Big Boy had tons of fans. It's not like he didn't have no fans. Like, he had way more fans than me. He did, I mean, he social media longer, like with that guy Rich Piana before me. So like, he has tons of people know him. You know who he is and stuff like that. So, like he has his own fans. But like at the end of the day, like it was just like I was never mad like the first year, second year, third year, like, man, I'm worth more. Like, this is like, I was just like, man, I love this shit. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, I was just like, if I want more money, I'm gonna go hustle on the side. But then it got to like year 5 where I was just like, bro, 26 years old, still living at home. Like, this homie's like, got a Lambo. I caught in fucking all the money cash with him when he bought that bitch. Like, he got a Hellcat F250, like lifted 10 grand, like lift kid, just like dropping money left and right, buying Louis bags like every weekend. And I'm just like, bro, like, why? Like, I'm over here like, got my little Civic and a Fox Body Mustang that I got for like 4 grand. And what's it called? It's just like, I just got like tired of being broke. Basically, it just hit me one day like, hey, like, I'm doing what I love, but I'm fucking broke. They say do what you love and you'll make money eventually. I'm doing what I love, but I'm making no money. And I'm like, because I'm letting it be controlled by somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I got to control my own destiny. And that was just like taking the leap of faith of like doing my own thing. And I was scared, but someone really told me, like one of my friends, he's like, bro, how much you getting paid? He's like, I was like $750 a month. He's like, you're scared not making $750 a month? And I'm like, damn. That shit hit me. She's like, bro, I was getting paid 4 grand by Primeval Labs. Like, it was hard for me to leave. But like, you're making $750 a month. He's like, you can make fucking more money recycling cans. Why are you fucking tripping on $750?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like that hit me. And then I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm doing this shit tomorrow. I'm telling this fool, like, I'm over this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make my own money. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. He's cool. And then, like I said, he was like, a man. Like I said, he told me not to like, I don't want to hear my name come out of your mouth. And I was like, come on, dog, I'm not going to talk shit on you. Like, we had no bad blood, nothing. Then a day later or 2 days later, The Truth Hurts Pitbull Torres, and he makes a whole video about me and like basically just saying like, yeah, he did it behind our back. He did it in a real like scandalous way, like just trying to make me look bad. And then like I said, everybody was just all like, what's it called? Basically like just talking shit on him and be like, bro, like, why don't you support Pit? And bro, it was a free shout out. I gained 12,000 YouTube subscribers in 24 hours, and in that 1 month, 32,000 YouTube subscribers. Because people were like, what happened? Why are they not together? These guys were boys.
Yeah.
You know, so like it had a lot of traction. If I would have had a brand at that time and would have took off, oh my God, I would have made so much money, but I had nothing. And so like, I had to be like, man, I need to come out with something quick. I have a lot of attention on my social media and I'm not selling shit. You know what I'm saying? So, because he was like making it seem like I had a brand. I was gonna like leave him high and dry. That's what he said. Oh, so what's up, homie? You were gonna just leave me high and dry? I'm like, high and dry? Nigga, you got a Lambo, you got a Hellcat, like you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna jump in my Civic, bro, and get up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem, dog?
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
So like,
that makes me a little upset to hear that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm the little homie. Like you would think.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, man, if I'm buying Lambos. If my dog is pulling up in a little $4,000 car you said you copped, nah, bro. Like, we gonna get it right, especially the team, the squad, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's any man, smart, dumb man. He can be dumb in the motherfucker. Sooner or later, they're gonna be like, hold on a second.
And every time he like gave me the monthly like little checks he would give me, it was just like not genuine. Like if I was paying you, like we were making money. Hey, here you go. Here's your cut. It was like, you go pit like.
Because he felt bad.
Yeah, he
felt bad that you were giving you a $70 check. Like, let me give it him in.
I swear, it was never like, here you go. Like I remember
because he wasn't proud of what he was doing, bro. He knew that it was some bullshit.
100%.
And that's embarrassing. That if you're getting a Lambo, you're getting Louis bags, your cop, you see, bro. So all those cars are his cars.
Oh yeah.
It's not fake weights
Cash.
like you're talking in the video. Cash. He paying cash in those cars.
Oh yeah.
And
everybody, cash. He's smart. He ain't financing that. I mean, you're probably smarter if you finance because you build your credit, but like I don't know, but like he's not a big boy's not a flasher. Like he's got shit. Like he's got shit.
And that's all from what
he was scared to show his Lambo when he first got it. He hid that bitch for the longest time he could. He likes to lay low key, but like he's flashy now because he's like. Like come on, he's like social media now. He has a lot of people like to expect it. And they like to see it, but they expect it. But he's always had like nice shit. He's always been like fresh, But he's just like evolved and fucking whatever whips he's got now, like fucking Urus. I think I see him in or some shit like that. So
I mean, he's self-made, right?
Oh yeah,
he's self-made. Was he born with? I mean, I should be asking that, and I've asked him several times to try to get him on an interview. Shout out to my boy Mike Savage. I've had Mike Savage on here years ago, and I reached out to him recently. And this isn't me trying to like bash Big Boy and like that. We, homie's sharing his story, and that's it, bro. You know what I mean? And he's got every right to share his story because we all curious, bro. We want to know. It's been in the public eye, bro. This YouTube, you know what I mean, has been out there, and we've been watching, and I've been curious, and I didn't know, bro, if you were gonna be willing to, you know what I mean? We didn't even talk about this previously. I just like, all right, got the homie coming, and hopefully we can find out, what really was going on, or at least your side of the story.
Yeah.
Because obviously it seems like he shared his side of the story already.
Yeah, right away.
After he asked you to say nothing about nothing.
After I looked back, I was like, he wanted to make that video so quick so I wouldn't come out with something.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, he talked about it first, or he said it first probably. So
and you never did nothing.
Never, bro. I was like, oh man, everyone's like, don't do it because like you know what he did, and like I feel like it's true. He reacted off emotion, and that's what I didn't want to, because I was gonna get on the camera and just be like, oh, like I don't know, I'm not a good talker. Like I was gonna get mad. I was gonna just be like probably getting irritated and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So. I never made it, but like I recently tried like not too long ago, and I just couldn't do it. Like I was just like, man, I don't want to say this, or like I don't want to say all this, or I don't want to. I'm looking like a little like hater, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like, I
you
just
analyzed the moves and shit.
I analyzed it, and I was just like if it comes, it comes. I don't mind talking about it, but like I don't want to make like a whole video. Like it's not gonna make me like be happier, or like you know what I'm saying, like I guess I would say like I don't know, I just didn't say it for so long, so it's like why just like I mean I don't like why talk about it so much, like to me it's just like that was past my life. It doesn't really like affect me, like it doesn't affect me at all, so it's just like don't really like talk about it that much,
but it seems like it might feel good to talk about it finally.
Oh yeah, I mean like just like I said
on a platform like this, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean like I said, I just like you would think someone with a big platform like that would be helping like people and like hitting a circle and like documenting that and stuff, but it's just like he doesn't help nobody. Like like there's a guy on the team named like Mex Lee, and it's his cousin. He has like I don't know, he has like a step family, or he's like a he has like one of those families, so he has like a cousin basically I think it's his like half cousin or whatever, but it's his cousin, and what's it called, what was I gonna say about him? Oh, like, so I see on Instagram, he came up on Explore page, and like his cousin's been on the team for a while now, you know, probably like 5 years, you know, and growing on social media, and like, you know, I see him like working a day job, and he's like cutting trees, you know, and I'm just like, damn, like you can't even like show your cousin how to like monetize and make money through like a social media platform. You're out there like he's out there doing like grunt work, you know what I'm saying? Like no reason cutting trees. Shit, I'll wash cars for money, dog. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. Like I'm blue collar, but like just like I'm just like, bro, that's your own blood. Why don't you teach him how to monetize, like make some money, like not even your own family. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the type of thing. Like he's greedy, dog. Like at the end of the day, so like it's not like people like, oh, would you ever do a video with him if you ever hit him? Like, bro, he already showed his true colors. Like I wouldn't like like I said, I wouldn't want to do a video with him at all. Like I would just be like, nah, we're cool, bro. Like no, I don't like, I ain't got a beef with you. I ain't trying to like fight you or nothing. But it's just like, I'm good. I'm like, I always just say like the best thing I ever did was just like do my own thing, bro. Cause like I learned so much as like a man and like a business owner, and just like learning how to like just go out there and like do it. You know what I'm saying? Like not just like be scared and just be like, oh, like what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? So I just was like, I just got to go out there and fucking do it, you know?
You know what? I want to say this real quick. Ooh, this is kind of like an eye opener in a sense, you know, because it's just like sometimes you see like we were talking about the John Bravo films and all these other the fitness world campaigning against Big Boy and Wes Watson, and I'd like to get into some little bit of conversation with Wes Watson in a second, if it's okay with you.
Oh yeah, I got something that's funny about that.
But it kind of sucks to hear that some of this might be just true, bro. Some of this might be true, man.
Yeah.
You know? And it takes a lot of nerve for, like, I wanted to say this. Well, it takes a nerve for, dude, you got, it's a team, right?
Yeah.
Team, right? And so there's no I in team, right? That's what I believe the proper philosophy in team is. There's no I in team. It's a team, right? Teamwork make the dream work, you know?
Yeah.
And then now the man is pulling up in Lambos and all this other shit, and he paying it cash, homie. And that it was all from Strength Cartel. That it was doing it like that. It was doing it like that.
I mean, like, I'm sure he has other sources of money, like, because when you have a business, like, you're having to, like, sometimes you buy shit and it don't sell. So then it's just like, if you don't fucking sell it, you're just sitting on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, that's his shit. Like he like I said, he's always found a way to make ends meet. But that shit's hard, bro. Like I said, I have from having a business that's just like, capital is king. The more capital you have, the more you can invest in, like, better pricing, like, fucking everything. You know?
Yeah. But I wanted to say this. Is I've told the guy since day one with Hoodstocks. Like, Hoodstocks maybe could have potentially been like a $1 million company. You know what I mean? And one day it will get there, you know? But I told all my guys that have been here since day one, and I've had a lot of guys here, and they're all still welcomed, and, you know, it's all love, bro. You know what I mean? Start a brand. I've told all these guys, Casey can tell, start a brand, t-shirt, whatever the fuck it is, something, bro. You know what I mean? Fucking, bro, get some weed, put it in a jar, and put a sticker on that bitch. You know what I mean? You know, I've told all these dudes since day one, bro, get your shit going, bro. This is the funnel. This is the raceway. This is the pipeline. We will promote every single one of the brands, bro. And most of them did not utilize the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, but
I wish that fool. He was, like I said, if he did that, he would be so smart and like. But like I said, at the end of the day, he didn't want to see people like. He was like trying to be better than him. He was trying to hold me back, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, it's just like, why? Like I said, when I started my brand, same thing. I got like homies that kind of just like slowly reached out, some of my friends, and I all helped them start their own brand, dog, with all my networks. I said, use me. I'll help you promote your shit. I already have a big social media. I already have this. Like, I'll help you. Like, you help me, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And they all started it and stuff and like that, and like I think one of them still does it, but like it's crazy to like I could be like, how could you be so greedy? Because I was like, damn. Big boy, like I said, I was there from the beginning. I never went to one business meeting. He has a business partner. So like I worked at this gym that was a warehouse gym. So Metroflex was opening up in OC because like I was like, their only one was in Long Beach. I was like, man, to drive to Long Beach from fucking OC is gonna be like, I can't do that all the time. So once I found out like a hardcore gym was gonna open up in Orange County, I went to it. I worked front desk there just so I could have a free membership and train there. And I met some guy that was working, the owner of that shop of the gym. He owned Nutrition Zone, and so like they did protein, pre-workout, all that stuff. And then so they seen me and Big Boy roll through. They're like, damn, who the fuck are these fools, you know? And then we're sponsored by Rich Piana, you know. Then he drops but then we start doing Strength Cartel. We start filming videos, and they're like, hey, we guys, we can help you. Like they seen us whole like dollar signs, like I already know, like the business guys, you know, fucking suit and tie, Weddles. Yeah, fucking seen me and Big Boy were probably like ding ding ding, like I can make money off you fools. So like, like Strength Cartels, like that shit. It's like it's Big Boys, but like for sure, like it's getting cut like 30%, like at least 20-30% between other people that do all the back end and like everything. You know what I'm saying? So. It's nice to have. It's not saying like a team is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a team to like get to that really high level. You really need that. You know? Yeah. So. That shit like will definitely help, but like there's like a difference of doing like if I had a team, I would have never learned anything. You're just making the content. You're not like learning the back end. You don't know if someone's in your pockets. You don't like you don't really learn anything because like you're just like sign here, do this, do that, but you're not like going to like do everything like kind of like on your own. Yeah, no, and I get you too, bro. Sometimes you know, trial and error, or if you don't have a mentor to really drop you the games, then sometimes we got to learn the hard way. You know what I mean? But it blows my mind, bro, that Big Boy would be sitting there eating a steak while you guys were all eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah, basically, dog. So
that's unfortunate, bro.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to.
And the other guys on and I felt pretty bad too because I was the only one getting paid, and there was other athletes on the team that were getting like nada, like, you know, they were just like coming with us on the ride. I mean, like B-Boy took care of like hotel and travel and stuff, but like, you got to think like we went to all these expos, dog. Never got paid once. Like, and expos are long. I had to go borrow my mom's truck, go pick up his merch, go drop it at the LA Convention Center the day before, set up the thing, and fucking where everyone's playing fucking, what is that, Too Many Chiefs, Not Enough Indians. Fucking everyone's he's just sitting back, do this, do that, do that. And I'm just like, bro, this is like a mess. And I'm just like, we're not even getting paid. And then we go to the expo 2 days, they're on your feet all day, 8 hours, like meeting fans. Not getting paid for your time whatsoever. And then once it's over, we got to break down, put all the stuff back at the warehouse, and then it's over. And they got paid for one.
And so then he's making a killing at these expos.
Killing.
Bro, like selling merch and all that stuff there?
So I did my first expo in 2019. I launched my brand in September 2019. 2020, I did my first expo was at the LA Convention Center. And this is the same weekend Kobe died. And I was like, wasn't even gonna do it. I didn't have like the mental capacity to do it. Like I was like, man, that's a lot of money on merch. Like I gotta plan it. Like it's a lot. I was just getting started. And like when I first got started, like I was overwhelmed, bro. Cause like thankfully, like I had so much support. Like when I went live with my website, bro, I was like, I've been broke my whole life. And like, you know, once I seen how much money I made, I was just like, no way. Like 10 bands like that, and like I didn't do nothing. Like I was in Vegas lifting at an expo, like getting paid to go lift in Vegas too. I was just like, this is crazy. I gotta go home and pack like 400 something orders. Like how do I do it? Like how long is this gonna take? Yeah. And so like
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah. And so like it was crazy. And then so basically I was overwhelmed with my like getting the booth, but my friend got a booth. He said, hey, would you wanna like split the booth? Or like he was like basically, when I dropped Strength Cartel, I got another supplement sponsor pretty quick because my friend had his own brand. And he's like, hey, bro, I know you don't have any supplement sponsors. Like, I love what you're about. I'll pay you $1,000 a month. Just promote it. I'm not going to tell you to post certain times. I'll just give you a G a month, bro. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I fuck with you. You're really passionate about your stuff. Like, he was my homie. So I was part of his thing. And then he's like, well, I'll let you sell your merch at my booth. Bro, I made fucking the first day I made like $10,000, and the next day I made $7,000.
Wow.
And
at those expos, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, homie, I'm in the wrong business. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hoodstocks,
Hey,
gymnastics
two,
coming
just
up.
off like 3 shirts, 1 design of a short, and like I didn't even have no hats. Did I have hats?
Damn.
I didn't even have hats. I bought like $10K worth of stuff. The biggest purchase I ever did, I was like, man, there's so many people in LA, I gotta buy a lot of stuff. And then after they don't sell it online. I mean, after you sell at the expo, you want to put it on the online, and the people that didn't go to the expo, they can get it. And so, like I said, I spent $10,000. I made $17K in that 2 days, and I had like still over $30,000 of merch to sell. Like that month, I made like over $35,000 just online sales, plus the $17K in February.
Merch game is where it's
All
at.
off
Homie, I'm
merch,
telling
homie.
you, Casey.
That's crazy.
Merch is all
Bro,
merch, fool.
Casey,
I tell
that's what-
people.
I got 5
And your
goodies to
shit's
buy.
sick, fool.
Fucking.
I fuck with your stilo. Like you have good. Like I said, like all your hood stock stuff is sick, bro. Like it has a
What size you wear?
eye-catching XL.
I got you, bro.
So like,
I'll get you a package, bro. I'm gonna pull up
yeah.
on
So
you.
merch is easy, but yes, okay. I had a little fucking 10x10. My line was maybe like, I don't know, nonstop for like 5 hours, 3 hours, like 5
Damn.
hours. Dog, Strength Cartel's line is fucking like they have security. Like that shit's the whole expo. How much money do you think they're making? They have subs. They have way more merch. Like
100K
that's
is
fucking
easy.
over 100K, dog.
Wow.
That fool had the audacity to come out with the video too and be like, I don't make money up during he would bullshit to me, homie. He was that type of friend to be like, hey, P, I don't make money, dog. Like, by the time I pay the YouTube guy, by the time I do this, by the time I do that, I'm barely breaking even. And I'd be like, hey, damn, like, I was believing him, you know, at these expos. Man, by the time we get the plane, by the time we do this, the hotels, I'm barely breaking even. And I'm like, in my head, like, why is he doing this if he's barely breaking even? It's not making no sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then obviously until I did my own shit, I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, he is fucking killing it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Because like I had a
motherfucker.
little 10x10, like they got and he's like, yeah, I buy big boosts. I spend all the money. It was like, yeah, the more money you spend, the more people you're gonna get. You're gonna like, you have those big signs like, come see me. Like I had like, you couldn't even see me, bro. I'm little. Like they got a whole gang of people. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I was just like, that was when it really hit me. Like, damn, this motherfucker, like, I can't believe he never paid me to like do no expos or nothing like that. And like, it was crazy. And too, when he got sponsored by Monster Energy,
That's a crazy sponsor, huh?
yeah, he was like, he would have to leave the Strength Cartel booth for a few hours, and he'd be like, hey, Pit, can you like hold it down? I'm gonna go leave, you know? I'll shoot you some bread. Well, he would be gone for like, I don't know, but like, when he would say that, it looked like he was scared. Like, I hope he says yes, or like, what if he says no? Like, you know, I'm like, oh no, fuck, like, what the fuck? Like, you're going to Monster? Like, I'm out of, like, you know what I'm saying? Or just being like, I need this amount of money, but he would just be like, oh, I'll give you like a couple $100 just to like, well, obviously I'm gonna be like, yeah, dog, I'll kick it for you. But then I just started thinking, I'm like, all right, Big Boy just paid me $200. He's gone for 2 hours. He probably just made like $5K just going to that Monster booth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit's paid appearances, bro.
Yeah.
And like I had like other companies like reaching out to me and like wanting me to go do shit. So like I could have been getting paid from other companies and doing that shit too. So that's why I was like, man, like I'm writing for my boy, but like this fool ain't paying me.
He needs to show some love.
Yeah. And I'm not the type.
Has he ever taken you out on a shopping spree?
No. The only thing he did for me with my birthday, I probably still have from him, is a Louis backpack he bought for me for my birthday.
Never bought you a gold chain or anything cool like that?
No, just a Louis backpack that I still have, and like I'm not even like, I mean, it's cool, like that's like what he bought me for my birthday, but like I said, same thing, like it wasn't like
do you think
genuine when you give me that, like.
Do you think he regifted that bag?
Did he? What do you mean?
Regifted. You maybe it was one of his old backpacks.
Oh, probably 100%, bro. Because he got that certain design of that Louis V shit, you know, that like black and
So
like.
you've seen it before.
Oh yeah.
You've seen that backpack before.
Yeah, and then he got a bigger one. So I got the little one.
So he gave you the old little one then.
Yeah, probably.
Motherfuckers are just like fucking lucky right here,
Yeah,
just
here.
fucking throwing
This
motherfucking gasoline in the fire. And I'm not trying to do that. I think I'm funny, but that's sometimes if you could be Big Boy watching this, it's not funny. And I get it, brother. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of things that maybe hasn't been funny to other people that have been in the camp, like this man right here, right?
Yeah,
you know.
sure.
So sometimes you gotta take your own medicine sometimes, right?
Yeah, and like that's the thing. Like I was so like just dumbfounded, I guess, because like I said, he was just really like, yeah, I don't make money off this, dog. But time do this, I'm just like in my head, like making
shit
money.
is flying off the table
like
right
I
here,
said,
bro.
and too off the YouTube, like when I what's crazy too is like when I left, he like just really changed as a person, like it like just everything like he was doing, like just acting like. I mean, I wouldn't say like I don't want to say changed as a person, but everything he was about, like, I would just say like what's bad is just like people he's kind of like associating with himself with, because he didn't really do too many collabs. Like we weren't collabing with people like that. We would just go make content, and then when I left, he like started doing stuff with like Cali Muscle, and he would talk so much stuff on this full Cali Muscle, like I can't stand this tinto, like this fool so fucking annoying, like fucking so loud, fucking can't. I remember one time we were at the gym and he was there. He's like, Pitt, take your shirt off. This fool thinks he's bad because like I was walking around. I mean, he was walking around without a shirt, and then like he's like best friends with Cali Muscle. We're BFFF and like all this stuff on the Instagram or like, YouTube, and like. I was just like, oh man, like this is just crazy. And then same thing with Wes Watson. I remember like long time ago when Wes Watson was just making the videos and being like, hey big, like who's this fool Wes Watson? Like, you know anything about him? Oh, that fool's a PC. Like he lives in San Diego. He doesn't come out his high rise. Like that fool's a bitch, you know? And then like all of a sudden, he's fucking, we got a pre-workout, Wes Watson, like fucking named after his Bugatti or some shit like that. I'm like, man, that's desperate for like just getting like any type of like person to like, not even type of person, but just like trying to get publicity, because regardless he gets views and stuff because he just does all kinds of things. Like this, he's out there, you know what I'm saying? He's like saying he's the richest man in Miami, and then you got people that are really in Miami like, he doesn't even own, he ran into like, you know what I'm saying? So
well, sometimes we're back to the fucking art of illusions, right? You know what I mean? You know, people are impressed by illusions, and I just want to let you guys know that I've been doing a magic trick on you guys all these years. I'm not really an idiot. I'm not a drug addict, and it's just all been an illusion. I'm a fucking really a genius with a college education. And what else can I think of on this? They're not believing that. Anyways,
that's funny.
It seems like Wes Watson is getting ready to go back to prison, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the way I say
fool that pressed him recently, you saw that?
Well, I want to say, I saw that, bro, in that gym, and then they like, because I saw one fight, and then I guess he got into another fight, and then these dudes, like, it's on video, bro, so I'm not saying nothing that's not in the public eye, you know what I mean? But they, like, start stomping the dude out. Like
in the gym?
In the gym,
yeah,
right?
so that was the first one.
That was the first one. Then there was a second one?
Yeah, there's a second one.
Okay, when it was just him and the other dude, and he's hit him with the belt. Or something. Or no, the first one was with the belt.
No, the first one was, it was that same one. They were hitting him, like he was getting jumped, basically.
The dude that pressed him started getting jumped by Wes Watson.
That's that first one.
Yeah.
Because like first it was like Wes Watson, and then like they just all start like, I think he got something and hit him. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just seen someone else press him, and like he's a guy that goes around expos, and he's this Russian guy, and he's really big, bro. Like he's a big bodybuilder.
Oh, so this is what happened with this guy, the Russian dude?
Yeah,
that got jumped.
No, this is a different guy.
Oh, different guy.
Yeah, the guy
okay.
that got jumped I think he was like some tall black dude. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he was black. But no, so he got pressed recently in San Diego. In San Diego by this Russian guy that pranks people. And he went there looking like fucking Wes Watson. He even did like a court thing, bro. I think in like LA. I don't know where he did it. But he dressed up like Wes Watson and wore like all white. He put with the Sharpie, Dago with the back of his head. Like, just looked like all his like little tattoos and shit like that, just looked just like him. And he pressed him at some gym, and like, bro, he was like so offended, like just right away, like just trying to like get out of here, like, you know, like all crazy, and just trying to like, and he's like, dude, I'm not doing nothing, and like this, and like you could just his little minions were like, hey, like when a guy like was about to pull out a shank and shit, it was all like, hey, just get the fuck out of here, dog, like we don't want you here. And then because that guy, what he does, he goes calls people out in person and goes, what's your height and weight? And you're like, or like, you know, whatever, 5'8", whatever. Oh, you want to prove it? And he pulls out like a little stick or like something to measure your height. Yeah. And he has like a scale too. And then you'll help him the scale. And you're like, oh, so like you say you're 320, but you're really 300 or some shit like that, you know?
Okay.
And he does it at expos and people will be like really cool about it. And so people are like, nah, what the fuck? I ain't doing that shit. Like, you know, this hella like standoffish about it. And like,
yeah.
Why are you tripping? Like, it's just like, to me, it's insecurity, you know?
Yeah, you know what I was saying originally with the Wes Watson is, okay, so publicly we know that we see these videos surface, and obviously it sounds like he could potentially be fighting a couple cases maybe. And what makes me think that he really is fighting a case on that, well, I believe he got arrested, or they showed that, or yeah. And so I see all this stuff on YouTube, and then I start seeing him blasting his head up, and bro, that's the first sign that, to me, you know what I mean, that the dude is getting ready to go to prison because he's blasting up all the San Diego stuff. I mean, Self-Made one side, Dago, SD on top. You know, he's getting ready to go into that. I believe he's out there in Miami. Maybe Miami, he's going to represent his shit. You know what I mean? You know, with Wes Watson, Bob. But yeah, man, it's getting it kind of sucks, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you build something. You build an empire, man, and then you got these dudes. Everybody wants to press you, you know what I mean? Because they want to see if you the man that we hearing talking all this shit, maybe, right?
Yeah, I know. But at the end of the day, everything comes back to bite you in the foot.
You think it's karma?
It's just karma, bro. The way you do what you do in life, and like, you know, sometimes I be doing hella good. I be like a personal training, changing people's lives, helping people, and like sometimes shit happens to me. I be like, man, why is that gonna happen to me? But you know, at the end of the day, like, shit is just like, I feel like when stuff like that happens to them, it's like they had it coming to them, bro. Like all the people that like they're like coming up on like false advertisement of like really changing their lives and helping them make more money and just like pumping them up, like. That shit's fucked up, bro. Like, I see it, bro, because when you know, like when I was on Strength Cartel, there was a lot of people that wanted to just hang around with us because we had like that clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was very easy for like, I couldn't do it, but like Big Boy could easily do it. Be like, take advantage of them. Be like, oh yeah, come next time. Bring some drinks, dog, please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring some. So the point where like people were just like coming and like
bringing them and making them a lunch and shit, or what, bro?
Or just like coming around to just like hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like they work out, but nothing that serious. You know what I'm saying? And just like a lot of people, just even for me, when I started my own brand, bro, I had people calling me, fucking like, hey, I want to come work out with you. I want to do this. You know, and you're just like, I never heard, like, you never hit me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like shit like that. Like when you're doing good, everybody wants to like, you know, fuck
they
want
to be
and
there.
Then when you're not, it's like, where is everyone runs, or like they're just not there, you know?
I've been even with this podcast, I've been and I know someone's gonna comment, there goes Lucky talking about himself again, making it about himself. Fucking assholes. But what's it? Oh, so I've been in you know, peaks and valleys with this podcast, right?
Yeah.
It comes with any business, you know. And when I'm in the valleys, man, you know, I can, hello, you can hear the echo in the valley of my voice, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Motherfucker's a ghost, homie. Yeah. Motherfucker's a ghost. But the true testament of a man is you know what I mean, by yourself.
Yeah.
When you can stand on your own 2 feet. I don't need a squadron. I've had the squadron, and I love all the boys. You know what I mean? And I try to give them a position to fill the position. But me, bro. You know what I mean? Like being by yourself, man. Yeah. You know, it's a time to sharpen your sword, time to learn. You know, sure. It's a time to rise up.
It really is,
and it really defines, you know, a man from a boy, a man from a business, or whatever. You feel what I'm?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. I enjoy seclusion, bro. You know what I mean?
Same.
I enjoy being by myself.
Yeah,
100%. I like not being bugged.
If you can't be by yourself, that shit trips me out. Like you're like that type of people, and like those people, like they worry me. I feel like they just like, it's because they can't maybe sit in a room by themselves.
I've been a loner all my life, just with know a lot of people. You hear me?
No, same.
I've been a loner all my life, and I love that. I love being by myself. I love hearing my thoughts. I love not having to be, you know. Not having to be you know, having to do anything really too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, circle small.
I
you know?
second that.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I know. So I have had some of my homies that they're just like at every single birthday party, every single barbecue, and I'm just like, damn, bro, you the barbecue crowd, huh? You know what I mean? And that's cool. Like,
yeah, I'm going here this weekend. This weekend. You're
I'm just like,
hey, you can say no. Like, you know,
I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm off this weekend. And when I'm off, I'm off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't invite me nowhere, bro. People stop inviting me places, bro, because I just don't show up. I don't pull up, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will, but it's just not something that, like, you know, I just like to, you know, I like really just to chill, bro. Chill. When I'm off, I'm off. You feel me?
Yep, I feel you.
But I like being by myself too. But I also like, you know, good conversation. I like to socialize as well.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer to be by myself. Maybe not. I don't know. Who says the guy with the podcast? You know what I mean? You know. But I do enjoy my alone time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. But anyways, I don't know what the fuck we got on that.
Right, on our alone time?
I do enjoy my alone time. I was like, what the fuck's this fool talking about by himself? Whoa, this, that. Should we leave you alone right now, dog? No, please stay, guys. Please stay. I'm just like, I've been reading a lot of books, man, and they say, man, that, you know, seclusion, man, you know, just sometimes you got to alienate yourself. You know, sometimes you may have to remove yourself from a situation.
Tell that to people, bro. Even for like work, and that's what working out teaches you, because you can't depend on nobody. You can't like, hey, you can go to the gym, like you calling your homie. Like, you got to just go put your headphones on and like just get it. And then you get like once you start getting like results, you just want to keep on doing it again. Same thing when you do the podcast. You know, you start doing the video, start doing good. I want to make another video. Even if I drop a video and it doesn't do good, I'm like, hey, I want to make another one, because like if that does it good, you know, it's just like you get on a momentum. You got to carry that momentum, and you can't lose that momentum. That's the hardest thing, bro, because I had that momentum. I was doing it, and then it's like something happens, and then it's like, oh fuck, how can you pivot? And sometimes when you pivot, it's not like the right way, and then you're just like, fuck, now I gotta like figure something out, and then sometimes you don't do anything, and it's like you gotta just like, I don't know, you gotta find a way, basically. Because like I remember when I was doing YouTube, I was doing a lot of like, I had fitness, but then when I started my like YouTube, I was like, I already got like powerlifting, like fucking, you know, like all the social media stuff from like the fitness. I was like, how can I get something different? Like I do a lot of like lifting. I was like, you know what, weight loss, everybody trying to lose weight. Like America's fat, everyone's trying to lose weight. And I have a homie that I grew up since like elementary school that I would blaze with every night. I'm like, what happened if I did like a weight loss story? And I did like a weight loss story on YouTube and like documented it and like really sat this fool down. Like he was 470 pounds. Fool been fat his whole life. And I was like, bro, like she's tried trainers, like the Jenny Craig, like fucking, you know, no one can make him lose weight. And I'm like, bro, we're going to post on YouTube, talk about how we know each other. I'm just going to put you through these like fucking crazy workouts. You're going to work out, and then we're just going to weigh in once a week. He said, and I'm like, you're gonna have to post on your Instagram a shirtless picture, tell everyone to follow my YouTube, and you're gonna like do this shit. And he did it, and dog, all my social media is like so cool, like from just being myself and authentic, through posting through the years. I have gained like the coolest followers ever, bro. Like I have people like, I've been following you since like 2015, 2013. Like I have like some cool ass people that just been like really cool, but like, and like just like back you up. Like you could see it in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Like just like they like ride for you. You're like, damn, this fool's fucking really invested. And they'll be like in fucking China, or like they'll be in like a whole different country, and they're like telling me this, you know?
That's sick.
So, yeah, like it's what was I talking about? About
your subscriber, or once you started doing that weight loss journey,
yeah, so
something
the weight
happened.
loss, and then so I was like, I did that first weight loss thing, and it just took off. Like I told him to post that picture. He had 300, and this is when I was like, man, I really want to help people. He had 300 followers on Instagram. He went from 300 followers to 3,000 followers in like 24 hours. And I'm like, hey, make a YouTube, dog. This is the time you're gonna fucking get a bunch of subscribers.
You gotta ride that wave.
Ride that wave.
Yeah.
So and then he did it, and then he started losing like 4 or 5 pounds every week. And dog, I had like 30,000 subs at the time. I was getting like 30,000 views in one day off these videos, 50,000 views in like one day.
That's nice.
So I was getting like really good traction, and to a point where like people just started like, man, we can't wait till he weighs in. Like they were so invested.
Yeah.
And so like the watch time was like really crazy. So like I was making a cool like $4 or $5 grand a month off just like YouTube. And I'm like, fuck yeah, this is easy. I was like, this is chill, but it was a good mixture. And then once the homie got down to like his weight and he just like maintained it, we stopped posting the videos. Now it's just like lifting. So it's just like you have to like do different stuff, and that's why like
you gotta switch it up a little.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up a little. And
Give
you look at all
look.
good YouTubers, they're fucking doing everything. They're fucking doing
food
food
reviews,
shit.
yeah.
They're doing fucking fitness. They're doing something. So like you just have to get like, you know, you got to get your foot in everywhere, but it's got to be authentic, you know, because when you're doing like random shit that's like not you know what I'm saying? Like it just, you look like people can see it.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm trying to get more into, like just doing stuff I really do. I just have a hard time like I don't know, like I guess in recording everything. Like it's just so much work to like, if you don't have any help, like you have to have like a good friend that's like riding with you and like, hey, like record, let's vlog, like let's really do this, because like for me to do everything, it's like a lot of work, you know. But if I had someone doing it, I wouldn't mind talking, I wouldn't mind doing all this. But to get someone,
you gotta get somebody, bro.
I know, I really do, because I don't pump out enough content. Like I'm really bad with that, and I don't like, people want to, it's like they say,
are you tech savvy?
Yeah, I'm pretty tech savvy.
Okay.
Yeah. I seen someone like on a podcast, someone talk about this, but like it was a football player who was saying like the quietest person in the room, like people listen to him the most, because it's like the person that's just fucking yapping, you're like, fuck, this motherfucker won't shut up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
fucking lucky.
Yeah. But no, this is your fucking shit. So like you have to. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like some people want to hear your opinion and some people don't. So like I just got to get better at doing that, and I'm in the process of doing that, because I was just like going through it of just being like, man, like do I really want to do this like YouTube stuff? Because like I said, it's a grind, bro. Like posting content, and like just like you have to, like I said, find that wave. You have to find that wave, or else it's just like you're not. It's not gonna just, all right, I'm gonna make a video. That's it. I'm gonna just keep on making a video. Like you have to have like a plan. Nothing just takes off like, all right, like you have to have a vision and stuff like that.
100%. And shout to anyone that is a YouTuber or a future YouTuber, the homie's giving you some game right here. That's real shit. You got to give them different looks. You got to switch it up. We've done a lot of that right here. We've done that throughout the years. It's always been a really, really tough, a hard grind with Hoodstock's platform, because there was a lot of the years, bro, that we were just like demonetized, you know what I mean, because of smoke and alcohol and all this other stuff, you know. And then I believe there was people probably reporting the channel, and I don't know, dog. You know what I mean? I can imagine there's some haters out there that don't want to see you succeed. So they do little bitch moves like that, which is, you know what I mean? I don't know what that feels like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not made like that. But you know, I feel bad for them though, you know. Anyways, but like how you said, man, I just been there 4,000 or 5,000 coming in. It's like, damn, it's just when you talk about that, and there's a lot of people that have experienced that plus, you know what I mean? Way more money, right?
Oh, way more.
And I just like, damn, bro, that's when you just like the money is really falling from the sky type of shit, because like you said, like that video wasn't that was easy to make. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so our subscribers are 200 plus, but it doesn't. Anyways, bro, it's been a hard grind right here, but I think it's been something that I've loved to do. You know, I love to. You know, I've given a lot of voices to somebody's in the hood, but nobody's to the world.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I've you know, voices to people that didn't even have an Instagram. Like the homie at the bus stop. You know, hey dog, you want an interview? I got you, dog. This is Hoodstocks, and I know you got something important or something cool to say. You know, and they do, bro. They have amazing stories. You know what I mean? So I always wanted to give a platform to the voiceless, because once upon a time ago, I was one of those. I was a voiceless person. You know, but we feel important. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to give a home to the streets, the solid streets, the good people that I've done time with, I've been on drugs with. You hear me? And you know, it's been a great journey. So I get like, the money, but you know what I mean? But it's been a great journey in regards to, like, I feel like I'm doing something good for my community. That's good. You know? And that feels great. Positivity, you know?
Yeah, especially in a community thing, because it's not just for yourself. It's like...
Feels good, brother. Yeah. It's one of the greatest things that I believe that I have been able to give the world, in a sense, you know? Hoodstocks, you know? It's been great, you know? It's really, and there's a lot of love, you know what I mean? I get love from the trenches, you know what I mean? You know? The straight streets, the federal prison systems, the state prison systems, you know? And you know, it's a cool love to get. You know what I mean? Like now, I can't walk into the Beverly Hills Bonaventure Hotel and be like, "Oh, hey, there goes Lucky from Hoodstocks." No,
but
like the janitor might know me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cooks.
The cooks, but it's just a different type of
cooks,
love. Like
yeah.
you know, I get and that's great.
Sick, dog.
That's great, brother. You know what I mean? I think that
You wake up and feel good about that shit.
Well, you know the community that we have to watch out for. You know what I mean? The community that gives us the Hoodstocks, everybody love. You know, that comes on the platform, and you know, especially myself. You know, so you know, and if I was fucking that up, then shit, there would be no love on the streets, and I couldn't even show up to the streets. You know what I mean? But you know, I pop up anywhere when I do feel like going somewhere. You know what I mean? And it's just mad love, bro. I need to really get out there more, bro.
Yeah,
I really do. But I got kids, dog. I got 8 and 9 year old little girls, bro, that love me. They like this game that we play, Cop Dad. They said, "Dad, let's play Cop Dad." You know what I mean? Because I said, "Hey, who's breaking the law around here?" You know what I mean? And I started arresting kids, little girls, bro, and I'm manhandling them, bro. And they're like, "Fuck it."
They like that shit.
They're like, "Arrest me, Dad." You know what I mean? And I hope that's not going to turn anything into the future. But I'm just saying, like, they have fun. They have fun because I'm just like, you know, who's breaking the law around here? And I rough them up and I beat them up, and then they start trying to tag team me, jump me, hitting me with shoes, and it's just like, that's the life that I live, bro. That's my life outside of this. And we, mind you, no days off. Me and my boy Casey working Monday through Friday. Bam.
Fuck, I work 7 days a week.
7 days a week, Casey, yeah. And then bam, no days off. With the podcast, doing 2 days on the weekend on the podcast. I mean, we really grinding for you guys right here. But anyways, did you ever meet Wicked?
Yes, I did. Wicked was the homie, bro.
Rest in peace, Wicked.
Rest in peace, Wicked, bro. I should have worn my Wicked t-shirt. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what t-shirt should I wear? I was like, but they only had like a 3X. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. That's just like a dress on me. But yeah, man, Wicked's was always a good dude. Like, when like I remember we met him at the Dub show. Strength Cartel had a booth at the Dub show, and Big Boy and Wicked like were like, hey, like fucking I think I recognize you type shit. But I remember Wicked didn't even recognize Big Boy because he was like, Big Boy wasn't that big in prison, you know, and he was just like, holy, is that the same fool, you know? So they linked up. But yeah, he came to all the.
So they knew each other from the joint then.
Yeah, they knew each other from the joint.
Okay.
So what's it called? Wicked was always used to be like, yeah, I used to be the biggest guy in the yard, and then Big Boy came, and then he wasn't, so I was pissed. But yeah, no, Wicked was a super cool guy, dude. He was such a youthful guy. Like you would be like, I remember like, how old is this fool? Because I remember he was like locked up from like a long time, like kid and shit, you know. So his face was so like he looked, you know, people don't see the sun. The sun ages you, dog. So like when people do a lot of time and you see their skin, like they have good skin, you know. I was like tripped out when I found out his age, but you know, he like really looked up to me, and that was really cool because a lot of people look up to me and like I'm just like, I don't care, like I'm a nobody, like I'm just a fucking like just a kid, or not a kid, but I'm like, why you look up to me? Like I'm a nobody, you know? But like people see how strong I am, and they're just like fucking in awe. And Wicked just like was just like, fool, like we're the exact same size. Me and Wicked fucking built the exact same. That fool probably have a wider back than me because he just be doing pull-ups a lot in the prison, you know? Yeah. So like he was super sized up, and he's just like, I want to hit 4 plates like you hit 4 plates on bench, and like he would always just be like asking me tips, and I would always be giving him free game and shit like that, and just trying to help him as much as I could. And he was just cool, dude. Like good vibes and stuff like that. Really cool guy. And you know what? Like I said, there's tons of story about Wicked, but one crazy thing is I remember when I bought my Cadillac, I posted my story, and he said like call me, and I'm like, fuck, like what's this for one? And then like I called him, and then he's like, hey, what's up, dog? I see you doing it, man. Like I'm really proud of you. I seen you bought the whip. Like how are you doing it? You know? And I'm like, bro, like whatever Big Boy's telling you, I told him like, get him brand, like you gotta start selling, selling something. I'm like, just a t-shirt, fool, just start with a t-shirt, you know? So like Big Boy's telling you he's not making money, like that's what he told me, like, and I was like, he's using you, like that's what he basically does, like, cause I mean, come on, he's put out so much content, so it's like, how much can Big Boy talk about himself or workout videos? Like no one's watching those videos, but when he brings other people in, they're gonna watch that because it's like a new person, you know what I'm saying? So like yeah, like, so he would just like I said, but like not use them in a good way. Like I said, like not paying them. Like, oh, here's this free promotion later. Like like that's type it. So like Wood was all like, how are you doing it? And I basically was just telling him, he's like, no, I know, like Big Boy tells me he doesn't like make that much money from expos. He's like, I'm not dumb. And I was just like, yeah, fool, like you got to do your own thing. And we talked on the phone for a whole hour, and he basically just like gave me my flowers, and just like, you know, and a lot of what it was really like sad and disappointing. Yeah, I'm not like a cry me a river guy. Like I feel like I'm very cutthroat, and like when I left, no one like reached out to me. No one was all like, hey Pit, like I hope you're doing your thing. Like everyone just kind of like cowardly, just fucking like looked the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they knew what's his name was pissed about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So like he was just that type of guy. Like he was like a high school fucking like girl. Like one of the homies, like Mondo, I was cool with, you know. So like after like I left, there'd be other guys on Strength Cartel that were still cool with me, and he'd be like, oh, like he saw that like we were working out at the same gym, and he like told them like, oh, you can't, like, or like he'd tell like, why are you following him? He'd make like people like unfollow him or like press them like that, and it's like
micromanagement.
Yeah, and then he seen like
with
he
no
seen
payment.
me together with some. I mean, he seen me with one of the homies, Mondo, and that's when he like made him like Mondo was like, yeah, he tried to make me sign a contract, and he's like, that was when I just did, bro. Like I wasn't gonna sign no contract. Like I can't associate with certain people, you know.
Oh, it was like that, huh?
Yeah. So.
Damn.
Yeah. So then, like I said, Wicked gave me my flowers with that shit, and then like, I said we would chop it back and forth on Instagram, and he was like kind of getting locked up like randomly, like he would see his Instagram, and then he'd be like on, oh, I'm back and stuff. So yeah, just like super unfortunate. I went to his car wash thing too. Like it was to support. It was like super cool, just like to meet his family, to say like, man, we could talk about you. And like I said, to see someone like an older person to say they look up to me, and I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he was just super genuine and stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I've heard, honestly, he's out of Compton, right? Mm-hmm. Wicked, he was out of Compton.
Yeah, he was out of Compton.
Yeah, I heard great things about him, and there was a lot of homies, like street homies that knew him, bro. And they were like, hey, look, that was a good dude right there. So,
yeah, he was.
You know, sometimes you hear good people will talk about good people, you know what I mean? You know, and when you hear that, you know what I mean, you're just like, you know, like, oh shit, okay, for sure. And so, and it sucks that sometimes you go down somebody's rabbit hole at the point of their demise, right? Yeah. You know, their death, and then you start like, oh, you're interested, you know what I mean? And I think it's kind of something that we commonly do. Yeah. You know, when someone passes, like, whoa, hold on a second, who is this guy? And especially when he's within the city, or when he's within Southern California, or California.
He was right there in Long Beach. I'm like right there too, because I go to the gym right there, and I was just like, damn, like that's so close. And same thing, like I have like, I know homies that like, you know, like I remember my guys that works out, he's from Compton, so he was saying same thing too, like damn, like a lot of people like knew him and basically said like, dude, like that was a good dude, like it's just crazy right now.
Yeah, well, you know what, I want to say this, man. Condolences to his family, his friends, to you, you know what I mean? You guys, you know, everyone seems like they lost a very, very good soul, a good person in this world, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that, you know, sometimes we battle certain things, right? Anyways, so then back to John Bravo films and all the people that were hating on Big Boy. Then somebody did a screenshot of the GoFundMe that had the donation from Big Boy, which I don't know if that's true or not, bro. I don't know if that's a real thing, because I mean everything you see.
Oh, it was. They were mad at the fucking when I was at the car wash thing, like.
Oh, they spoke on that.
Oh yeah. There was like he's not welcomed here type shit.
Oh,
like,
they said he's not welcome at the car wash.
Yeah, like his sisters and shit. Like they were not happy. Yeah.
What was it, like a $500 donation on the GoFundMe?
Yeah, and like. I was, like I said, Big Boy's homie, and like he would always talk about pocket change. Like, you don't got 5-10 grand in your sock, that's sock money. Like, that's nothing. You know, he has money, so like that's why like that hit home. Like, I was just like, dang, like that's how you really know like he don't got your back. Like, you know, can't even like help the fam out like that. And it's just like you said, rolling around in that. And like I said, I know him, and like I know money's not a problem. So the fact that like you would even put that on a GoFundMe, and like, I mean, that's how retarded. I mean, come on, bro. Like, obviously, some people are gonna screenshot what you put in. Like, you know, that's like I would have. He probably didn't know. He for sure didn't notice that. I mean, didn't know that, or else he would have put way more. You know, and then people still called him out, and he still didn't care. And like people, even like I said, Johnny Bravo, people still made like videos about like, I mean, the fact that he made a video like R.I.P. Wicked, like Wicked's family's not getting this YouTube money. Why are you making a video about someone that your homie that passed away?
And that money should have been getting funneled to the family. 100%.
That whole video for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
You make money off the views like forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's just like not genuine to me. Like I don't know how you sleep at night.
It's a cold shot, bro. There's times that I've utilized the platform for the benefit of the fellas, you know, whatever they were going through and shit. And it's unfortunate that he wasn't, you know, I'd say maybe a like-minded person that would have the heart to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Especially a family that's grieving, you know, a family that has to put forth X amount of money to, you know, bury their family member. You know, it's a hard time, man, when, you know, because it just in general speaking right now, when somebody passes, that is so expensive, bro. Like the mortuary, the cemeteries, like the shit they are charging to lay your loved one to rest.
How much is it?
I mean, it's like $5,000 for a casket, bro. If you're gonna bury him, I think the minimal.
Shit, probably more.
$10,000 now or something like that.
Sure,
I don't know.
More.
Yeah,
I know. Like burying is a lot. Like the burning and stuff, cremation's like not that. I mean,
well, that's why a lot of people do that. Yeah.
But yeah, the burial service is always a lot. You said probably like that's the very lowest.
Yeah,
they'll probably like do it's crazy. They'll probably like do it by size, like how much spot you're taking up, like, you know, the coffins and shit at the ground. That's crazy to think like that.
Let's take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with the big dog right here, Pitbull Torres, man. Thank you for everybody tapping in. We got about 600 people on the chat. I know it says 27 right here, but I looked on my phone, and there's about 600 people tapped in. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back with Pitbull Torres. Matter of fact,
You want me to do the ads?
yeah, do the ads, doggy. Thank you so much. Let me see.
Let me get them lined up real quick. Let me get this going. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what up, guys? Shockaware. More than streetwear, it's a culture, lifestyle, individuality, and self-expression through clothes. Shockaware.com and use code HOODSTOCKS15, all right? Shout out to Shockaware. All right, you're looking for some good quality cannabis? I mean, killer quality cannabis. Hit up the folks at Killakush. They specialize in bringing you the best quality from OGs to exotic. Let me tell you, they got it all, baby. All right, and that's Killakushcali at gmail.com, and that is killakush.Los Angeles on Instagram, all right? You can also hit up Drip Fits Apparel in the city. Drip Fits Apparel in Whittier for the latest Killakush merch, located at 13800 Leffingwell Road, Whittier, California. Sorry, I was getting choked up on what I was saying there. LA Peptides has all your weight loss needs, including Ozempic, Mounjaro, and their own proprietary pen, Blau, that comes with a money-back guarantee, all right? Tap in with Ozempic Vince to answer all of your questions. That's 714-269-1900. Shout out to Ozempic Vince. We're calling all bakers and chefs. Upgrade your kitchen with Origin Bakery and restaurant equipment. Top quality ovens, mixers, and more at unbeatable prices. Perfect for your next culinary creation. Visit Origin today, all right, in the city of South El Monte, the city of achievement. Or you can check them out online, Origin Bakery Equipment. 626-579-3580. All right, you ready to raise up and get out of that busted apartment and buy yourself a house? Hell yeah, I am. Shit, it just takes one phone call, and let me tell you, it's free to find out if you qualify. All right, this man helped Lucky buy a house. He'll hopefully help me buy a house, and his name is Andrew. You could call him or text him now for that free phone call at 626-825-6565. Are you ready for that gold chain, or are you ready to buy something custom for your ladies? All right, this is our personal jeweler, right? Lowest prices in towns. D Leo the Jeweler. You could call him or text him right now. The number is 323-899-0001. All right, that's D. Leo the Jeweler. Hey, are you ready for man's best friend? Well, make sure you join Rottweiler Mafia, all right? The best Rottweiler breeder in the United States. Call today to place an order for a pup. That is 424-666-9929. All right, if you're looking for a criminal defense attorney, well, look no further. We got Doug Sherrod, all right? This is the King Kong lawyer of crime right here, all right? And you could reach Doug Sherrod at KingKongLawyer.com. And I'll do one last one. Hey guys, you want to support my hat business? It is brerolosangeles.com. You could find it by typing in BRERO losangeles.com. All right, on your website. Check out all the gear and all the merch I got. This is the funnel, baby, as we said. You ready to get back into the show?
Yes, we are.
All right, you're good.
Check 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's go, baby. Damn, bro. I didn't expect Mr. Pitbull Torres. I didn't expect you, bro. You kind of feel like you kind of got a lot of stuff off your chest in a sense.
Yeah, I feel like for sure. Because like I said, I tried making a video talking about it, but like I don't know. I just felt like when you're by yourself, like I didn't want to be like rambling and like even when Big Boy made a video about me like saying the truth hurts, it was like he made one of the other guys on the team like stand in the back of the video and basically be like, yeah, he said this, right? Like he said this, and he's like, the guy couldn't even look at the camera. It was like, imagine if I was doing this podcast and you would see people in the comments just saying like, man, he can't even look at the camera and stuff like that.
So in a sense, bro, this is fair game then.
Yeah, 100%.
This is overdue fair game.
Overdue fair game, yeah. 100%.
Overdue fair game. So, hey, big boy, if you're watching, bro, you can't be mad at nobody, man.
Oh yeah, no.
You know,
100%.
I mean, you can. We can because we men, and we you most definitely can be mad about this.
He for sure watches. He for sure know. Like, if you ask him to do this, he sees his stuff, bro. Like no one not sees it. Like. When I was doing my weight loss thing, he even like copied he started doing a weight loss thing, and like I would label my titles the exact same way, and then he started doing, hey, I'm gonna start losing weight loss journey, like the exact same way. So like at the end of the day, he still watches all my stuff. So.
I've been trying to get Big Boy on this podcast for mad years, bro. Like fucking 6 years, 7 years, bro. I've been trying to get him on the podcast, bro. I really wanted to have him come on. And what would he not do a podcast like this? Because obviously, from this point,
this is super professional. Like this is super like some of the nicest stuff I've seen. And I've been on a few podcasts. And
thank you, brother.
Like for real, I really like the setup. But
it's comfortable too, huh?
Yeah, super comfortable. Vibes are chill. You know,
Appreciate
I really like it.
And Big Boy would get 100% the same treatment too. All the guests get the same treatment, just love and respect and just like this is our temple, bro. Like you feel me? Like this is sick. Like there's a lot of good energy in these walls. I think you know what I mean. To be honest.
No, yeah, for sure. But yeah, like what were we talking about?
No, I was saying that I was saying that you know he never.
Or you're saying like doing a podcast, like we do something like this. Like I said, like like I said, still has that mindset of like he's gonna benefit. I mean, you're gonna get benefit, and he's not gonna get as much benefit like that. Like I said, just like greedy.
Oh,
but then,
you think that's what it is?
100%.
It's got to be on his content, his time.
Or
if it's his time, it's his content that he's getting paid for.
Yeah.
Or someone that's bigger than him.
Yeah, or someone that's bigger than him because he's gonna get. Like, say like a Wes Watson, someone has more like maybe. I don't even know. I don't like look at no one's stuff. Like I'm so like that Instagram number. Like I don't even like right now. I don't know how much Hoodstock followers have. I don't know how much. Like I don't look at that stuff. That stuff never like. Even when I like put my homies on, like that Mookie guy that helped lose all the weight. Like I didn't look at how many followers he had. Like hey, how can we? You already have a lot of followers. I was getting people that had no followers and bringing them up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But I get it in a sense, bro, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad, bro. The first thing I pull up, I was gonna look at something on this real quick.
That's hilarious.
Bro, the first thing I pull up is fucking John Bravo Films, bro. He looks like the fucking Wolverine and shit, dog. You know. Yeah. And it says breaking, uncovering the truth of Wes Watson's micro penis. Bro, we are feeding the wolves right now with this content
right now.
Saying
he's like getting pegged. Like that's insane. I'd be so like this of like content was like, that's crazy, you know. That's just nuts.
But bro, this dude is making a living off of talking shit. This dude John Bravo is making a living. Like he's paying these dudes these dudes are paying this dude's child support, everything. Like bro, Big Boy and Wes Watson in a sense own this dude, bro, because that's all he does is videos on him, bro, on these two dudes, and they're hella good. They're entertaining, like I was saying earlier. But it's funny, man, that that you can do that, man, and make a living off of somebody else's fucking life, you know?
Yeah.
But that's what people do sometimes, you know what I mean? And I'm not mad at it. I mean, sometimes we like the juicy, we like hearing the behind the scenes stories, the inside scoop. Do you think that this is going to reignite the beef with you and Big Boy, bro, after this? Are you worried about anything?
No, because I think he's smarter now, and he knows, like, but before I was about to lose my train of thought, like, I feel like maybe he don't want to come on here because, like, you would probably ask him, like, maybe questions he don't want to talk about, or like people at the end of the day, people don't want, this is real, like you said, this where the real people like talk, or like, you know what I'm saying? So like, people would kind of like figure out like who he kind of is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and, like,
the tough questions,
and maybe just like, I don't know, like hood stuff, because like I said, I feel like he's very like, I don't know, when it came to like traveling and stuff, he didn't want to like, I remember we got like, you know, to go up north or something, even if like as far as Bakersfield, he'd be like, oh, like I don't feel safe going there, like, and I'm like, bro, like you're not like banging, why are you tripping? Like, you know, like even for me just to go out there, I was just like, I mean, why you're tripping about going out there? Like just because I feel like people will press you when you're that like Instagram guy, when you're like, oh, like, you know, big gangster guy, like people are gonna try to press you more type. So I feel like he would just try to like avoid those situations and shit. Not saying they're gonna press him, but people maybe like, you know, like you said, if we're really from the trenches, or people like said, like there's no like where are you from? Like people are gonna really find out where he's from, and it's like you're not really from no hood, like crazy hoods like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like he's from like San Clemente, and like, you know, it's not like freaking like LA out here and thing like that.
Yeah, but he's still a South Sider, bro. You know what I mean? So going up north, he does have to be careful, bro.
No, yeah. And like
because he is like you said, he is a big figure, and you know, you got to make, obviously, you know, for his own greed, he's made smart business moves for himself. And that right there wouldn't be a smart business move. So if he's going to cut out his own homies of money, you most definitely believe that he's not going to make the move of, going up north and doing expos where he could potentially get himself, you know, pushed on by some Norteños. And then you got a video going viral, bro. And, you know, here goes Big Boy and his crew packing up all this shit. And at the same time, too, if he's got other homies that are on his team, now you're jeopardizing their safety too. So, you know what I mean? I get that in a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. So, that's kind of weird how I would think he did, because I'm surprised he wouldn't want to come on here, because, like, dude, he loved talking about prison. Like, that's all he talked about. When we're talking about working out, I felt like I've been in prison just because how much stories this fool saying, like, just everything, like, every workout was, like, something was brought up, like, what happened in prison, or what we used to do, what went down. Like, it was just like, you know, just always kind of like talking about it.
So kind of like bragging in a sense?
No.
Around a bunch of dudes that haven't been to prison, or dudes that have been to prison too? No, he was like relating
to guys that, you know, that got out. Because all those homies that got out, they would come to the gym, and, you know. And that's the thing. Like, he could be such a, like, hey, I get people that, you know, were locked up. I show them, you know, the lifestyle. Like, this is how you can make bread, and then like actually do it for someone, and like show, hey, look it, I made this guy. You know, like what he could have done for me. Basically, just been like, look it, I made Pitbull. Like, I put him on. Like, I'm not put him on, but like I help, you know, him start his brand. I gave him the resources. Like, I had a network and do that shit myself. Like, I didn't want to reach out to his guys. I could have, but I was like, I'm gonna get my own resources. Like, fuck that. He's gonna be like, oh, you're using my people. Like, I'm gonna get my own resources.
And I did. Video.
Exactly. So now I already knew people. So I was just like, I'm gonna use my own resources. But yeah, so it could have been a lot more different.
Someone said, Big Boy most definitely watching this because he ain't on TikTok live talking about his creatine gummies.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's just like such a, like, everyone makes fun of him about like just selling his products online, because it's just like he's just like selling your soul. Like, you know, like that's why I don't sell like supplements online, because like I wouldn't want to just like all day make content about like, buy my stuff, this is gonna make you jacked, this is gonna make you better strength, size. Like, I'm not fake, I can't fucking do that. Like, it's no pill or nothing's gonna make you better. I don't take no supplements, I just eat like healthy food. You
Okay,
just
so
have
that
to
makes sense of why you're saying this, because you don't believe in supplements.
No, and like I don't believe in supplements. Like I don't take no protein shakes like I have in the past when I was younger. And
You take daily vitamins or anything?
no vitamins. Everything's in food, bro. Like everything
if
we
you eat
need
right.
is in food. That's why it's called supplement, because you're supplementing. Yeah, if you eat right. But if you don't eat right, yeah, you're missing hella nutrients and stuff like that. And even if it's just hydration and stuff. So, yeah, like I can't just be fake. I guess that's why, like, just like a lot of people on social media and just.
But
like,
it does help though. Like creatine retains water in your muscles, right?
100%. It does.
Yeah, to make you look bigger, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so it does work though. So
yeah. Creatine.
I mean, if you're in
is-
that business, it's kind of smart to have that, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
can't hate on the dude about that,
No,
bro.
yeah. Make your money, but
Man,
then
I'm selling sweatbands, homie. I'm selling everything you can think of, bro.
anything you use. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't use that stuff all the time, and even when I was getting it free, I couldn't. Like, it's just like every day. You don't need that. Like, I wasn't using it every day.
Well, you know what?
I would say pre-workout. It's
it-
like caffeine, you know.
You're. It seems like you're just. You know, you both of you guys are individuals. Both are made a little different.
Oh yeah,
You know
100%.
what I mean? Like you said, the dude was going. You know, he's going to sell the soul to do what he does, and that's why he's got the Lambo. That's why he's got the all that stuff, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say
100%.
selling.
You can't hate. It's not selling your soul.
I mean, I hate to say that, bro, because then I feel like I'm trying to intentionally shit on the dude, and I'm not intentionally trying to shit on absolutely nobody, bro. You know what I mean? We have been giving this type of information even before you're on the podcast. So until you can come on the podcast, big boy, and clear some of this shit up, homie, is until I can, you know what I mean, maybe not believe some of the shit that we hear, my dog. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Oh, I see someone say, ask Pitt about Stacks. Like I said, so much stuff happened when I
what's
left,
up with
bro.
Stacks, bro?
Because, like, look at this is like, we met Stacks when we went to Texas. Some fucking, like, I'm telling you, we got, when Big Boy launched his pre-workout, we were in, like, it was in so many supplement shops in Texas, and we fucking went to so many places in Texas. But long story, we met Stacks. We met Stacks, and like, bro, Big Boy was talking so much shit on Stacks, man. I remember I met up with Stacks because I was like, hey, like when I would go travel, I'd be like, hey, can I go get? I would like try to get weed wherever I was at. I would be on social media like, hey, where's the weed at in Texas and shit like that. And Big Boy would always be like, bro, you gotta be careful, like always paranoid, dog. And I'm just like, I don't know if I was young and I didn't give a fuck, but like I'm just like, bro, what's gonna have someone kidnap me? Like I just feel like I've never like I don't know if like I'm just not scared. Like I'm not like gang banging out here, like we're Strength Cartel. We're not a fucking gang, like, you know what I'm saying? We're not like is different, but like I'm not ripping anything like that. So so we met Stacks in Texas, and I just remember he was just like, bro, that guy is so fucking annoying. And then like a few fucking like when I'm off the team, I just see like Joey Stacks, like a member now. I'm like, oh my god, this guy
was Joey
And I'm
Stacks,
like,
was he annoying though, bro?
Yeah, he was. He was. It's like,
why was he annoying, bro?
It's just like when people try too hard. It's like me if I were just like, hey, homie, I know this guy, because he was trying to just say he knew like a bunch of people in the industry, and then I'm just like, cool, dog, like I know him too, you know, but I'm not like over here like fucking just like saying all this stuff. But he was just probably trying to relate, you know. So like it's just his personality. He's loud, you know. That's the way he talks. Like he's just really talks like that, like, you know. But like no, he's cool. Like he gave me my respect, like, you know, like he was super cool guy, like, you know, I don't really, that's just the way he is. But like the whole like him making what he did on the internet, like that's like reacting off emotion, and to like blatantly trying to get views off like just drama and like, you know, all that stuff. Like basically he felt his certain way because like the way Big Boy was like that whole video of like when that beef happened, because they were working out together, and Big Boy, dude, when we work out all we do is talk shit. Oh, come on, bitch, get that shit up. Like you're just with the homies, you know. But like Big Boy would, and it's like anybody, bro. I had homies when we were little. When that one homie that gets mad when you're talking shit, you want to keep on going. And Stacks got mad, and so Big just kept on fucking pressing him on the video, you know. And like you could tell, like Stacks was getting mad and Big Boy was getting mad because they're both going at each other. And then like obviously like Stacks just felt some way to the point where like he didn't want to be on the team, because that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't make any. He's not picking people up. Like I didn't really see him. He just talks a lot of like crap on people.
Does he talk good shit? Is he a good shit talker?
Yeah, he's a good shit talker.
Yeah, he'd be clowning like, "Hey, look at this fool right here, dog. I bet you got a Speedo on right now, homie." Like,
yeah,
you know,
but like I
what
said,
is he
that never
saying?
bothered me. Like, I don't know. Like, some people just take it to heart. But sometimes I feel like you might say some stuff where it's a little overboard, and that just sets the person off. But yeah, so like him and the whole stack situation and him like that was just, like I said, just getting attention. And like I said, he was just trying to really like make money off the thing. And like I don't blame him, bro.
Who's a bigger gangster, Stacks or Big Boy?
Oh, Big Boy, for sure.
He's a bigger gangster.
Yeah.
And
like,
so Stacks, what is Stacks, bro? Is he just kind of like a fucking like an East Coast figurine of a bodybuilder type of guy, bro? Like, you know what I mean? You can bet him around, you can play fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know where Stacks. Like, I don't.
Is it kind of like a little fucking you know?
I just feel
Can I find that guy at fucking Toys R Us, bro?
It just seems like he's just really. I mean, honestly, bro, when you take a lot of like I'm open. Like when you take a lot of steroids, your whole I take steroids, dog. Like been taking steroids for I seen someone on the comments like that fool's on steroids. I'm like, hell yeah.
Is TRT steroids?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're injecting a hormone in you. It's testosterone.
Okay.
But it's just
I'm not on steroids.
It's just like
He said,
oh, you know what's funny? I seen a rant.
Step through a Slim Jim, bitch. No, I'm not.
hell yeah, brother.
Slim Jim, that's hilarious. What you do TRT? No?
Yeah.
Oh, see, like
it makes me feel. Well, I'm 48 years old.
No,
dog.
I know, dog. So like,
I need that, homie.
No,
I'm 48 years
100%.
old. I need
That's
TRT, bro.
Yeah, you need 2 TRTs.
No,
Two TRTs.
No,
what are you
that's
talking
too
about,
much.
bro? You're making that shit sound a little different than what we talking about, bro. Nah, bro, I'm 48 years old, and I started feeling that shit in my 40s, dog. And then I was like, damn, homie, I don't know what's going on with me, dog. You know what I mean? I'm missing a little pip in my step, dog. You know what I mean? And little by little, I start. But does it really make your dick smaller?
No, it makes your ball smaller, fool.
Okay, yeah, because I got little beaver balls,
Yeah,
like little beaver nuts. I'll be like, look at those little nuts right there. You know what I mean, where those little nuts come
Beaver
from?
balls.
I'll be like, little nuts,
jelly beans.
little nut lucky. You know what I mean? But I like it, the little nuts, because it makes my dick look bigger, bro. Like, little nuts, big dick, bitch.
That
What's
fool
up?
Rich Piana always used to say that shit. He's like, yeah, people say fucking steroids make your dick smaller. He's like, oh, it makes your dick look bigger because your balls get small. Like, I was like, that's so funny that he said that.
And so what you said after so many years of taking steroids,
I just feel
Stacks.
like Stacks is just like a hothead. Like that fool's all juiced up. Like,
He's juiced the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. Like you could tell in someone's body and in their face when you're running a lot of gear, your face gets like very like, you know, when you go on Instagram, you press sharpness and you go all the way up like grainy. Like that's when you know like just blood pressure is high. Like fucking, there's just like I don't know. You could just tell that fool like blast gear. I mean, he probably smarter now because he's getting older, but like he just seems like a hothead, bro. Like just a hothead. But like I said,
But is he a hothead? Does he want the smoke?
I mean, yeah, but there's 2 different types of people. There's someone like Big Boy that's gonna be like, let's fight man to man, and then there's gonna be someone like I'm gonna pull out a gun or a knife.
Oh, and he's one of those.
Yeah.
Well, you said, it's like this, bro. So I was talking to my homeboy a while back, and I get it, bro. Well, nobody in the streets, nobody gets a fair one.
Yeah. In the streets, no one gets a fair one.
Nobody gets a fair one. But if you're a man and you're a confident man, and you're confident in your ability to strike down the opponent, you know what I mean? then you're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna give you that fair one. But then there's levels to it too. Like if let's say a little youngster, he's like, nah, fuck that, Lucky. I need that fade. I need that. Like, bro, you need to earn this fade, bro. For me to give you the fade, homie, you gotta earn that. Now, how have you earned a fade with me, dog? You know what I mean? What have you done in your life? Like, you can't just be a nobody and get into a fade with a somebody, bro. I mean, you can, bro, 100%.
Yeah, you can.
If you run up and you start swinging, bro, you're gonna get the smoke 100%, bro.
Yeah.
But nobody owes a nobody a fucking fade, bro. Like, get the fuck up, get your money up, homie. You know what I mean? Been doing this way too long, and then you're giving the dude you're giving him a potential cheat pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To skip over all the hard work and get all of a sudden a recognition, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how I process some of this stuff too, bro. Because I mean, I sometimes I'll be hearing that, people want. I want the fade, Lucky. Well, I mean, what is it? Who are you, bro?
Hey, there's a guy. Like, I'm always trying to watch those videos, and I'm like, what's this guy look like, or like, or whatever. But like, what the fuck's his name? He's some black dude, and he's on the internet, and what's his name, bro? I think he's the guy that like presses people. You see that guy on Instagram, like, hey, what's up, cuz? Like, and he just be like pressing people.
Yeah, that's
like
that
in
dude's,
LA. What's his Instagram?
He slaps a cigarette out their hand.
Yeah,
fucking fool, bro.
No, there's
You're gonna get cancer. Smoking's bad for you.
There's another guy. He's like they just talked about on Adam 22 about fighting that other black guy that says he could fight MMA fighters. He's like, oh, you'd be a good fight with that one.
Four extra or something like that. Black dude that just got out.
Yeah, like he has like a chain and shit. And wearing that dude. And then I can't find the guy, but I gotta find that shit. But yeah, no, like it's like I said, it's just like he'd be trying to press people like on like fighting, and like people, like I said, people love drama. Like that's what it is. So like that's what I'm saying. Like that drama stuff, like. I don't like drama, bro. You said like that baby mama girl stuff, like I stay away from drama, bro. I hate it.
And I get it, but you speaking on a lot of the background stuff and a lot of things that you've shared on this podcast can potentially, even though it's your truth and it's a story, people love it because it's drama, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, but what you're saying, and I get it, bro. You don't live a life of drama.
No, yeah.
I mean, who wants to live a life of drama, bro? That I did it for a lot of years, bro. I mean, there's a lot of people that like to live a life of drama.
They say no, but then they do things that, like, bro, like, you know, like that's. I always used to like, I don't know, like. This like I don't know, like big boy always used to tell him like, this fool loves drama because he always had drama, like with baby mamas, like girls, like fucking talking, like just always drama, bro. Like, and I was just like, fuck this motherfucker. I used to tell him, you like that shit, fool. Like every time, you always got some type of drama. Fool. All I do is lift weights and smoke weed and go home and drive my fast car, and like that's it. Like I'm simple, you know. But like some people
easy, bro.
Just like the drama.
Yeah, no, and
or they just find themselves in it.
And sometimes girls are like the same way too. Like I don't get it, bro. Like you know what I mean? They're like, treat me with respect. I'm a woman, you know what I mean? But then they're like, choke me and slap me when we're having sex. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is it gonna be? You know what I mean? What are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. And so let's do this, bro. We really just. I wanted to spend the podcast a little of getting to know a little more. You have the rare breed. Rare breed is what you've moved on to.
Yes, sir.
With your new, taking matters into your own hands.
Yeah.
Being the boss now. I mean, that's got to feel great, right?
Oh yeah, dude. It was like I said, just making. Like I said, so many people reached out to me like, man, how are you doing it? How are you doing this, man? And like I said, I thought about like taking advantage of like doing that, like, oh, let me coach you. You want to learn how to like, I had a gym, I had all this stuff. Like I could have just been like, you know, the illusion. Even so, my uncle was like this. Like I was living with my uncle at the time, and my uncle had a pad. He's divorced. My whole life, my uncle been like this. He always had toys and shit, and he'd be like, hey, you could pretend this is yours, you know, say this is yours, but, you know, I'm not tripping, like, you know, like, it just, like, kind of like lying, you know, even, like, when I moved into his pad, you could say this is your pad, you could throw pool parties. I can't do that, like, you know, it would have looked like a good front. This is my pad, pool parties, my house, but, like, I just can't lie. You know when people do that on social media? Like, so many people do that, you know?
Rappers do it all the time.
Yeah.
Lamborghini in their video, all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Or like saying like it's their house or something like that.
I always said that I wish that, the house too, right? You know what I mean? And it's so crazy because we are so fucking just like glamorization, you know what I mean? Just like we're in awe, bro, of something that we don't have. And it's so weird, bro. You know what I mean? I always thought about sometimes, once upon a time ago, I did a little bit of rap music, and I was like, nah, dog, we ain't gonna get no fucking borrow nobody's cars. We're gonna put the Honda Accord right there, dog. You know what I mean? You know, like real shit. Like, and they're like, nah, dog, you can't do that. And I'm like, but that's what it really is.
That's some shit I would do, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, like
bring the Honda
like
Accords and put the Honda Accords parked like this, like badass style. You know what I mean? Like the way they put the you know what I mean? I want to see two Honda Accords like that because that's how you got here and that's how I got here, bro. We got here in Honda Accords, bro. Why? Because they're gas efficient. You know, there's a lot of them on fucking offer up. You know, and every hood car lot's got about 5 of them.
That's funny, dude.
But you know, real shit, realness is weird, bro.
Yeah,
because
so
people
like,
don't want real. They want
exactly.
fake. They want something like just like they want a dream, bro. And
yeah,
we all want a dream.
Even with the whole working out thing too, everybody wants like that, like you know, like some like they don't want to hear the truth. Like eat healthy, do the basics. Like they want like some fucking like I gotta do this and I'm gonna get that butt, or like I'm gonna do this workout, I'm gonna get a big chest. Like it's something you gotta. It's like you're not gonna get overnight. It takes time, you know.
100%. You down to take phone calls?
Oh yeah,
Let's do phone calls.
I heard you be doing.
Are you
phone
good?
calls.
You got,
That's
you got a
crazy.
little time on phone calls?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys phone calls today. But before I give you guys phone calls, I want you guys to, let's get some super chats going, dog. You guys want phone calls? Let's get some super chats going.
Oh, Miguel
Super chats.
donated $100 earlier.
Sheesh, hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that,
Yeah, I
dog.
know. You guys were deep in it.
Shout out to Miguel. Thank you for the $100 donation.
I was like in the like close
Bro,
to the beginning.
we are giving you guys this is
It's a
prime,
real one. Let's go.
This is prime content, brother, and I am so gracious, and I thank you so much, dog, for opening up, bro, to the platform, dog, and giving us this fucking like exclusive content, bro. This is like, bro, like right now, motherfuckers, bro, we are feeding the fitness world wolves that hate on them dudes, bro. They're like, fuck yeah, bro, you motherfuckers owe me, dog. You owe me, and you owe the homie right here too, dog, for this content that you just got, bro. Like people are just like, I knew it. I knew it. So there's some meatheads, bro, in their fucking
Right.
living room. You know what I mean? With their weight bench right there, like fuck, I fucking knew it. Fuck Pitbull, fuck West watching. They're just like fucking raging. You know what I mean? That's enough of that. Hey, let's do it right here. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Turn the volume down in the background. I didn't even post a number up, but I use my own phone number, bro. For all these years, I use my personal phone number for the live calls.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, I do that, dog. I mean, hey, bro, you know what I mean? You believe in something, dog, you got to put everything
Hey,
on.
actually, I did that too for my brand. Like, I would call people about the orders. Like, hey, you have a missing order? Like, I don't have this T-shirt. Like, is this Pitbull? I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? And they're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. I've been doing this since day one. This is my personal phone number. My bosses call me, the support. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yo.
What?
I just
he
hung
was
up on
about to
him.
fuck
Okay,
you.
let me do this. Let me do this. He's probably gonna call back, but let me just put the number up real quick and pin it. Casey, you don't have. There he goes right there. Let me see.
I could do it on this side.
Yeah, do it right there for me, dog. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's crack-a-lacking?
What's up, my dog? Who's
What's
this?
up?
Where you calling from?
What you was puffing on?
We puffing on that. We puffing on that Killer Kush,
That
my
Killer
dog.
Kush.
What's happening though, dog? What's your name? Where you calling from, bro?
What's Big Crest One, Pomona Town.
There you go, big dog. What's happening, dog? You talk to us.
Just want to give a shout out to you guys. You guys some down ass motherfuckers, homie.
That's what's up, G. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, my dog. Nothing but love for Pete Town, baby. Pomona, baby. Get your money while you're bullshitting.
That's why I rato.
A rato, my dog. I'm G'd up and I'm crazy. Hey, that's sugar free, bro. We
Sugar
hit
free.
it, bro.
Free.
You know what I mean?
Exact.
I love that shit. Let's go. $9.99. Thank you. Rated R, my dog. Thank you, bro. Rated R. Shout out to Coño. I love you, Coño. Let's do this right here. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Why are people hanging up? Oh.
Hello. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what's up, Lucky? This is Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hey, Albuquerque, New Mexico in the house.
What's up?
Justin, how are you doing, my dog?
Good. First, I wanted to say, no disrespect, nothing, but I wanted to go get that shirt. And when I had to get the shirt, it was sold out. So I'm like, damn, Lucky, wearing all his merchandise again.
Yeah, my dog. This shirt sold out. Thanks to everybody that sold this shirt out right here, man.
Right. I was going to ask Mr. Pitbull, where'd you get your name from?
Big Boy gave it to me.
okay.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's cool. The reason I asked is because we have a local boxer here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and his name is also Pitbull Torres. I was just like, maybe
Oh,
there's
shit,
a
that's
correlation
tight.
there.
Yeah, no, I
All right,
got
guys,
it.
I'll let you guys go.
Appreciate you, brother.
Have a good one. Much love. Later.
I want to speak on that, bro. Hold on real quick.
Okay.
Is that Lucky right there?
Oh yeah, look at it. Here, I'll go to my camera. You guys didn't see anything. You guys didn't see Lucky back there walking over there by the refrigerator. You didn't see any of that.
Yeah, no, man. This is like raw, exclusive content, bro. I was not expecting, my dog. I mean, I was just gonna like test the water out with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But if
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, if the homie does like, if you know what I mean, we usually take the path of least resistance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if that wasn't something you were ready to go down, then I was going to be cool with. But damn, bro, you really give us some exclusive shit. Let's go right here. Wait, hold on, guys. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
The damn deal, perro.
What's up, big dog? What's your name? Where you calling from? Let's go.
San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, Texas.
Yeah, baby.
That's right, dog. Nothing but love for Texas.
Shit, I just want to tell you, fuck the bullshit for Pitbull. Keep on doing your shit, dog. And hey, Lucky, you're moving on up, dog.
All the time, my dog.
Let's go.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate
dog.
you,
Hey, fuck no jumper.
Bro, they getting fools arrested and they still making content and digging more information, dog. Homie,
Hey,
that's
tell me about it. Hey, all of them are getting indicted. Hey, they're all getting indicted, but they just don't know.
all right, bro.
Shit, hey,
Sounds like you might
keep your
know something.
platform. Hey, keep your platform going, dog. You're gonna move up, and you're gonna have the big warehouse.
Oh, dog, I'd love a big warehouse. I want to pack it with just a bunch of gay men, bro.
I fuck it with 80 oil. And fucking K9. We need K9. We need K9 with a ferro, and we're like,
Hey.
he's fucking barking like a dog.
Yeah, I know. Fucking K9.
Free K9, dog.
Free K9,
All right,
bro.
dog. You have a good night, man.
Oh, you too, bro.
G.
he seemed like a cool fool. He was like,
The way he
hey,
was
dog,
talking,
is it
yeah.
gonna be barking? You know what I mean? Fucking K9. He seemed like a cool ass homie. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hung up. He couldn't believe he was on.
I don't know. Sometimes I can't believe I'm on. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Damn, dude.
Let's go. Numbers are going. Let's go. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's up? I'm out here in Arizona, and I just want to say a few questions for Pitbull. First off, I remember watching Strength Cartel when you were on there, and it's a great podcast. And Lucky, I love you, bro. You're the shit.
Love you too, dog.
Damn, I lost my question. But anyways,
You know, let's just talk about our love for each other, bro. How about that? No, go ahead.
man, fuck you.
Thank you. And that's how we show love right here. Fuck you.
There you go.
No, yeah, for real. No,
No
for real.
shit.
Like a lot of times people call up and they be like, fuck you, Lucky, and I'll be like, I love you too, dog. Because if you can't be in a room where you can't say fuck you to anyone in
Ain't
the
no
room,
friend.
bro, then you're in the wrong room,
There
bro.
you go. That's
Yes.
funny.
What happened, dog? Mr. Arizona Cactus Cooler. No, I'm just playing. What the fuck am I talking about? You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yo, Lucky.
What's up, bro? Is this? Oh yeah, go ahead, dog. What's your name? Where you calling
What's up, my
from?
boy? This fucking chat boy from Orange County.
Hey, OC in the house,
Yeah,
baby.
hell yeah.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Hey, Lucky, you're a real one, Lucky, real shit.
Why? What I do now?
I fuck with what you do, dog. I like the energy, dog.
Appreciate you, my dog. The energy is always correct, bro. I mean, not always
Hell
correct,
yeah.
but it's pretty consistent, dog. I mean,
All right, I fuck with you.
thank you, dog. I fuck with you too now, dog. We homies, dog.
Hell yeah, dog. All right, I'll let you go then, dog.
All right, bro. Late. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What's good, Lucky?
Oh shit, we just chilling right here with the big dog Pitbull Torres, dog.
That's what's up, man. I had to get on here, especially when Pitt, a real one,
Hey,
is on there,
appreciate
what I
you.
mean?
Yes, sir.
And just want to give a shout out from Northern California, Bay Area.
Bay Area. Yeah.
And what Pitt? When are you gonna come out here to do a show in the Bay Area?
Shit, let me know, bro. I think the farthest I've been is like Sacramento, but I've never been in the Bay. I've always wanted to go out there, man.
Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, just want to get on here, show respect, and say what's up to both of you, man. And Pitt's up, hoes down.
That's right.
Hey, Lucky.
Yes, sir.
I've been wanting to ask you something, man. What was it? Fuck you.
My dog. There we go,
Much
baby.
love, my G.
I like the setup, bro. Hey, much love, bro. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
You can hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear, my dog. What's happening?
It's fun to say fucking shout out to Pitbull, man. I've been watching that dude for years.
Let's go. Appreciate you, homie.
And been the same solid one since fucking way back.
Man, I love hearing that, man. It really makes me feel good.
Hey, what's your the most you bench right there?
455, man.
Wow. That's a lot, bro.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, like I did that like 190
it's
pounds.
Nuts, dog.
Yeah,
damn.
trying to get
All
past
right,
that,
dog.
man.
Shout out to you, dog.
I appreciate you, G. Thanks for calling in, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey.
All right, bro. You fucking weirdo that watches
Shut up,
dudes.
bitch.
That was tight.
That was perfect. That was good. I thought he hung up. He said, "Shut up, bitch." I was gonna say you fucking bro. I was gonna talk shit, bro. And that boy was still there, dog. Oh, I love you, my boy. Good shit, dog. That shit made me laugh. I thought it was you at first, bro. These motherfuckers know too well, bro. They know too well, bro, that we do it.
Right when Lucky's about to hang up, he's about to talk shit on you. So get it out right before he clicks.
That's a professional caller right there, bro. He's been calling the hood stocks for a cool minute, dog. You know what I mean? So you got the rare breed going. You're doing good, man. You're continuing the journey. You know what I mean? Would you ever do anything with Big Boy?
Nah, man.
You can't make amends. You can't make amends. You guys can't be just like, "Hey, dog, I fucked up," or he can't be like, "Hey, Pitbull, I fucked up. My bad, bro. How can I make this good?" And you'd be like, "Hey, dog, let me get that old Cadillac you had back in the day. Remember, I like that car, and you let me and the homie sit in it too, but you didn't let us drive it." I mean,
if you were to like probably come like that, like I'm such a I just say like I don't want no problems. I don't have like
you guys were a powerhouse, bro.
Like I don't.
You guys were a powerhouse, bro.
No, yeah, we definitely were.
You and Big Boy were a powerhouse, bro.
Yeah, no.
You guys too complimented each other. It's just unfortunate that he didn't break the bread with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think you guys should like check it out,
He's
bro.
tried, bro. Like we've had mutual friends like try to get just together. Like even years
so
later.
It's happened.
Yeah.
Let's get this call right here.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Salute Lucky and salute Bulldog.
Hey. Bulldog.
That's who said Bulldog. Thank you, bro. What's happening, dog? You got any questions? Grievances? Okay, he hung up. It's crazy sometimes. Someone's like, you know what? I'm going to call.
And just hang up.
Well, he just wanted to show love.
Oh, yeah.
He just wanted to low-key shade you, dog.
Yeah, right?
Call you Bulldog.
Call me Bulldog.
Call you Bulldog.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he
I've
was
had people mess up, though. I feel like they just forget.
I don't
Pitbull, Bulldog, same
I don't
thing.
believe that.
That's different.
100%. And like a bulldog is like a grumpy old dog.
Yeah, that's like a
yeah.
Pitbull's way different looking dog.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe he's a Strength Cartel plant. You know what I mean? And Big Boy made it in the call and said, "Hey, call
Bulldog.
right now." You know what I mean? Call him a bulldog. He's not no pit bull. He's a
hilarious.
bulldog. Everything's sagging to the ground. What's a better dog, though? I mean, it all depends on what you want to utilize that dog for. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Bulldogs are fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it's on your lifestyle, I feel like.
It's just too much extra skin.
Yeah, and drooling and health problems. Like, they don't really live that long, so it kind of sucks to get attached to something and then, like, it's not going to live a long life, you know?
You're absolutely right, bro. It's so crazy that you can have a dog that can't naturally give birth.
That, too.
What the fuck is that? What's up with that, bro? Like, that's a new dog.
Hey, listen
that's
to
a
this,
new
dog.
breed. That's someone in South Central made up.
That's a retard.
Right?
Casey, stop saying that word on this
Sorry.
Hood Stocks.
I'm trying to get banned, bro.
Good platform. We don't say
trying to get
retard.
banned.
We
Well,
say
that is.
stupid. You're stupid.
And let's just say, like, the internet is so soft. Like,
Oh, I know, bro.
I was like,
I've been trying to cancel myself.
Doug,
I'm like, somebody cancel me. I'm giving you so much
I
information.
got my
I just
OG account disabled like this last year, and that shit really messed with like my business, like on numbers, because like just like stories, calls was a lot higher. But when my page got disabled, basically, someone sent like bots to my page saying I was posting like organized crime, hate speech, trafficking, human trafficking, like crazy shit, and all because I had a viral video say, if you bet, because in competition you could like bench press with a belt on, but like I never wear it. I never wear a belt. I don't feel like it helps me, so I don't wear it. And some people do, and what's it called? I made a video like, oh, if you wear a belt to a bench press, you're weak, and it got like a lot of views, you know. And then like 2 days later, my account was like down, like saying, I got an email from Instagram, like I couldn't even open it, and then basically just saying like, verify your information and you can get it back. I verified it, and then it said you're still going against community guidelines. Yeah, and it was just gone.
You're on Hood Stocks. Go ahead. Hello. Yo, what's up, my dog? Appreciate your patience. You got
was good, doggy. Was good, doggy. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. What's up, Pitbull? Bulldog.
He must be listening.
There you go. He's listening. Absolutely. Appreciate you listening, bro.
What's up, man? Hey, listening from Indy, man. Y'all have a good night, bro.
Indy, what's Indy, bro? Indiana?
Indiana, yeah.
Love and respect to Indiana, bro. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Hood Stars, bro.
It's nighttime over there. It's
we really got a wide span around this bitch. I mean, we had really come on, dog.
That was probably the coolest thing about starting my own brand. I did everything from the beginning, and I documented it too. So like, I feel like that's where a lot of people were like, man, this is so cool, like seeing you like document everything, because I like, you know, showing. I started out at my uncle's crib, dog. Like I had $4,000. I flipped $4,000 to like $7,000, and I just got off my feet. I didn't have no money. I just used my uncle's credit card. I bought the shirts, screen printed them, dropped them, and like I said, that first drop I spent like I said, it was like $7,000, and then I made like $14,000 right away, and I was just flipping it since.
That's great, bro. Let me get this call from Odessa, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Wes Watson.
That'd be great, bro. I'd love that. Oh, you're on Hood Stocks.
How you doing tonight?
Doing very well, my dog. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Rich Piana from Tampa, Florida, man. I just wanted to show some love to the homies and shit. Shouts out to Pitbull. Shouts out to Lucky.
Appreciate you.
Y'all boys have a good night, man.
My dog. You too, appreciate you, dog. Florida, stand the fuck up, baby. Don't play with it. Love, baby. So this is what keeps me going, guys. You know what I mean? Okay. Me and Casey ain't rolling around naked in dough, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, we would love to do that. Wouldn't you, Casey?
Yeah, I would.
I know. Just keep the hat on, bro. Take everything off, but keep the hat on, bro. I'll keep my hat on. You keep your hat on. We'll fucking rub peanut butter all over each other's body, bro. And we're going to roll in this money.
I mean, even rolling in it, just having to be like, we're enjoying our time for a couple weeks is really the king of it all, really.
Yeah. I don't know where he just went with this conversation, but let me get back to the fucking
peanut
butter.
I'm saying rolling in dough. Yeah. But having time to fucking just to chill.
Yeah, 100%, you know. And but those phone calls right there, I almost lost my train of thought thinking about me and Casey actually naked.
That's what keeps you going
with peanut butter. Those phone calls, bro. And to be right here in this little old studio in East Los Angeles, bro, and to be having all these states tapping in, and we've been doing this for a cool minute, bro. And so that the love from the different states and stuff like that is great, bro. And I'll say this too, you know. The shirt sold out. Thank you, guys. But it was only maybe less than 70 shirts. You feel me? Because I put small batches up, bro. You know what I mean? So of course that's gonna sell out. You know what I mean? Or something like that. You know what I mean? Or less than that, probably for reals. But I need so back to I'm thinking out loud right now. But I told Casey the other day. I said, "Hey, bro, I've been fucking up, bro." Because the money isn't right here on monetization. It's on the motherfucking merch. And I told my lady that too, bro. I said, babe, I've been fucking up. I'm not putting enough money into the merch. Because when I do put the merch up, and it's the right merch, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sells,
and
bro.
it's like such an easy way to, for people to be like, I'm from, how do you say it? Like they're giving back to you, or like they want to help you. Like all these people calling in or like showing love, they would probably buy a t-shirt too. Like if they could just like, it was a click of a button or something like very simple. Like everything has got to be like so easy access, and like that's how merch is. It's very easy to get it. Oh, swipe up, boom, you just bought a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? It has to be like very quick and easy. And like I said, to start to get a t-shirt going, get a Shopify like a website. Like I said, once you do it, like it's so upsetting thinking about it, doing it. Like I'm telling you, the hardest thing is believing in yourself. But like once you like believe in yourself and you can do it, and like you start like get your first sales and stuff, like you just gotta keep on going. It's just hard, bro.
You know what I like? Let me get this phone call from Chula Vista. Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. Hello.
Hey, wait, what? Is Hood Talk?
Yes, sir. You're live, my dog. Talk to us. What's your name?
No way, man. I can't believe I got through, man. I watch this shit all the time. What's up? Let's shit. It's crazy.
Appreciate you, my dog.
That guy right there is for like gym stuff, right?
He's what?
He's associated with like gym and stuff, like he works out or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, look at him, bro. You know what I mean? He's for sure not associated with. Go ahead.
I follow you, bro. I see you go to. I don't mean to put you out there, but I see you go to LA Fitness. I'm a manager at LA Fitness. I just wanted to tell you, man, that like I see you getting at it, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really go to LA Fitness. Like I said, I used to train there, but
he's
yeah.
on.
I'm talking about Lucky.
Oh yeah, Lucky.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Lucky, you famous, fool.
Well, no,
You
what
went to LA Fitness.
what it is, dog, is I just got an LA Fitness body, bro. You know what I mean? And so here, let me. I'm a representation of LA Fitness because what we do is we call the LA Fitness guys fat, buff guys. Fat and buff.
Hey, bro. Well, shit, man. If you let me, bro, I'll sponsor your membership, dog. Anytime you want to come, your membership is free, bro. I'm one of the managers out here.
Bro, you got my number. Text me right now so I can get you back because I pay every month for that motherfucking business.
Bro, I'm gonna hook you up, bro. Hey, and then if you can I put a little tag so people can hit me up?
100%, bro.
Watch, I'm the manager at the Poway one out here in San Diego. If you guys call me 649-418-6075, I'm gonna hook you up.
There it is right there. Hey,
hell yeah.
And so you said you're gonna make my membership free? Did I say free? Because I love that. That's my favorite number. You gonna hook that up, bro?
I swear to God, I got you on
Text me,
Monday
bro. My dog, homie. And I'll give you some more shout outs and whatever the fuck that we work it out, baby.
Bro, straight up, if that's for real, I promise you it's free, dog.
Oh, so now you promised me it's free. So before
bro.
it was like a fake free.
You know
what I mean? You're trying to get me in the hook type of free. Like, I got you, dog. I'm going to give you this pussy right here. And I'm like, got my pants down. And then you tell me no. What the fuck?
I'm going to send you that I'm the manager so you can see.
Send me a picture of you on top of, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know, a weight machine or something, dog. You know what I mean? You know, because I know only a manager could be on top of a weight machine. You know, because you get in trouble. So I know you're the manager.
I'm gonna send you the club page and shit so you can see my picture up there.
Okay, bro. But if you're cross-eyed and you got a cleft lip, homie, I'm gonna make fun of you, bro. I'm just letting you know right now. Why are cleft lips funny, bro? It's like fucking. You had a horrible fucking life. You've had a cleft lip your entire life. Cleft lips are the worst, bro. Like, who invented a cleft lip, bro? You know what I mean? Like, bro. And then they get them fixed and they do a butcher job, so they get the cleft lip and they just sew it across the shit.
That's horrible.
Jeez, dude, you're an asshole.
And then they got the nasty cleft lip scar, bro. It's like, bro, like, come on, man. This. You went to the wrong place, bro. Damn. What's wrong, fool? You look like a cleft lip.
He's mad.
You look like a cleft lip candidate.
TLC, huh?
He looks like a candidate for a cleft lip. They got a village, bro. They got a village, bro. They got a village in Carson, bro, and it's just a bunch of like, it's a certain section, and it's just a bunch of like cleft lip fools, bro. They call it. Anyways, hey, text me, dog, and we're gonna get this shit cracking. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Yo, Lug, what up?
What up, dog? I'm just chilling right here with the big dog, Pitbull Torres, baby.
That's right, homie. I got a question for the kid.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Pit, what do you think about the burpee skiing out of San Diego? And what do you the burpee? You think it's effective as it is?
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of burpees, bro. Those are great workouts.
Yeah, shout out to the Burpee King too. He's been on here too, bro.
Yeah.
We're not gonna shit on the Burpee King.
Yeah, no,
that dude is
King.
like fucking doing burpees nonstop, bro. You know what I mean? Like, fool's a fucking animal, dog. You know what I mean? He's crazy, bro. He's doing burpees right now, bro. He's at concerts. He's at concerts doing burpees, bro. That fool's a fucking animal, dog. That dude is a real fucking animal.
Yep. You don't need nothing, bro. You just need yourself, your mindset, a little bit of space.
That's true.
Hey, bro. Yeah, no, for sure, dog.
Bust down, homie. Program time.
I know, right? I need a bust down, bro. I hate doing burpees, bro.
I see you on the ground getting it. That's what's up.
I mean, you know, bro, I'm out of shape, bro, and I got a big belly, but I still take the TRT. You know what I mean? So it makes me feel good, dog. You know what I mean? All right.
They got them suns out, guns out, homie.
Suns out, guns out. You know what, bro? Let me tell you this.
I was making sure. I was like, man, if it was not hot, I'm gonna be sweating on the podcast. Let me wear a tank top.
And then you come here.
And it's hella cold in here.
Yeah,
I was like,
freezing.
I'm cold, bro.
Yeah. Well, thank God for that, bro. Because once time ago, I had a studio, bro. That was hot as fuck,
That's
bro.
the worst. I get like irritable.
Was it hot at your studio? Then we put the air conditioner too,
Yeah,
right?
we put the AC in there.
I'd be getting mad when
Hold
it's
on,
hot.
let me do this right here. Man, they blowing me up, dog. Hey, they're blowing us up. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Lucky's gonna get jumped by the cleft lip army.
Damn. Yeah, he is. He gonna get that shit.
Bro, is
They coming for his ass.
Is that like something you shouldn't talk about, cleft lips? Because Casey got really real weird about it, bro.
I was looking at me. I was popping my pimple.
No, he looking at me and he was like,
he's like, fucking
he had something wrong with his lip. Like he might be a survivor, a cleft lip survivor. Anyways, hey, my bad. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, is this Lucky or should I call you fucking Count Dracula?
Count Dracula, baby.
Cleft lipula.
That's hilarious.
Cleft lipula. Hold on.
Damn, you're getting blown up. Is that beeping?
Yeah, they're trying to talk to you, bro.
That's crazy.
They trying to talk to you, my dog. Hey, what's up, my boy? We good? Okay, next phone call. That's all they wanted to say. Hey, you're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Yo, what's up?
What up, dog?
How you doing? What's up, Kevin?
What's up?
Oh, Kevin?
He's talking quick. Yeah, that's my real name.
Damn,
you know my real name, my
bro.
government name.
That might be a son, that long lost son, bro. He's like, Dad, you just working out. You ain't taking care of me.
Yo, that Muppet voice.
I'm part of my homie Kevin, you know.
Hey.
I hate when people do that, bro.
My homie.
Like, hey, Jeremy. I hate when people do that. It's like it's fool. You're fucking dog. Call me. Hey, no, go ahead, bro. Talk to me.
What's up?
You know, I'm part of my homie. He's come a long way.
Hey, there you go.
And I'm really proud of him. You know, I get to see him every day. I was a big fan of him.
Every day.
You know, now I get to work out right next to him.
What?
It's always motivating to be right next to him. You know, and I think he knows who he is, who I am.
Oh, I know who this is. The homie on dress. I can tell by his voice. Yes, sir. This is a real one right here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
This is my homie from the gym.
He really took you down that road, though.
Yeah, no, he got me, no.
He really took you down that road,
No, but no, for real though. Like when people
He's
call
like
me
a
Kevin,
complicated-
I could like that's so I know like someone kind of really knows me.
But he's like a complicated. I can tell on this. Nothing against you, bro. But you like a complicated friendship, bro. Because you just really did all that to him. You know what I mean? You could have just.
Me and Andres are solid, bro. That's like a.
I'm just
a
fucking
good
around,
dude,
bro. What up, dog?
What up, man? I met you too, Lucky.
Where we meet at? Oh, here we go.
There you go.
This is when the story gets bad. I met you too, Lucky. You had food. Go ahead, bro. What happened? Where we meet at?
You're sweet, man, homie. You work with, you get to, the relationship you have with my cousin, Killakush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the homie that I know. That's how I know Killakush from this
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, my dog? Let me treat you with it. Let me put some respect on your name, dog. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going to clown around because that's my dog right there. Your cousin is my boy, bro. He's been supporting this platform for many moons, bro. You know what I mean? So if you his family, bro, then you my family, bro. Hat off to you, dog. Respect, my dog. Straight up.
No, likewise. I appreciate that.
No, for real, dog. You talking about David now, right? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, dog. Don't play with that shit. That's my boy right there. I love that dude, bro. Killakush is the best brand in the city of Los Angeles. Yeah, we got some stizzy right here, bro.
Smoking on right now. Killakush.
Yeah, we smoking the Killakush, dog. You know what I mean? Because that dude right there, man. Yeah, good dude, bro. Good brand.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll leave it at that.
It, bro.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that, right? I mean, people, if you know, I hate to say, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Everybody says that, bro, but it's really true. There's so much truth behind it. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you know what I mean, you can potentially find out. You know what I mean? Killakush, dog. Lock that fucking shit the fuck in, dog. Best brand in the city, bro. Southern California.
Yeah, but I just want to say I'm proud of my homeboy Kevin right there, man. And you guys have a good night and smoke tough. Killakush.
Yes, sir.
That's right, baby. That's right. Hey, Freddie. Fuck you, Freddie. Fuck you, Freddie. I look like a pug on steroids, dog. That's fucked up, bro. Lucky got the lineup. Yeah, bro. Got my shit hooked up. You like that shit, though?
Yeah, I saw that.
I still got to like bop, bop, bop. You know what I mean? But you know what? It feels so good, bro. Because that's my real hairline. You see it?
Shit.
No, that's my real hairline.
Yeah, that's why it looks good, because if you like probably got it look like, I don't know, not
if
natural.
I got a fake one, like a square one, and they calling me Dracula because I have a crazy.
That's funny, folks. When they said that, I can see that now.
I have a crazy widow's peak, bro. I have a widow's peak. Yeah. You ever hear people with a widow's peak?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you a widow's peak.
Have you ever heard of somebody with a widow's peak? Like, bitch, what planet do you think I live on?
To get clowned on by the widow's peak people.
Well, I have
cleft lips and widow peaks. Where you at? Throw your hands in the air. Cleft lips. They're like.
That's funny, dog.
Stupid. I like to be goofy, bro. I'm a goofy ass fool, dog. I'm a goofy. I'm the biggest goof, bro. I'm the biggest. 48 years old, bro. I'm a fucking kid, bro.
That's good, bro. You gotta be. At the end of the day, you just gotta be yourself, bro. Like, it's just so easy to like see like people that like act, and just some people are like legit on the camera. They're such a different person, and then like, but you get out the camera, it's like, oh, you're like, what the heck? Like, so different, you know.
I like to have fun. I've been a kid all my fucking life, bro. Yeah. I like to just like, I'm a fucking silly ass fool, dog. But when I get serious, or if I'm serious, you see me serious, and there's either somebody in the room that I don't fuck with, bro, or you know what I mean. It's just like, you know what I mean? I'm chilling and I'm just observing the environment, you know what I mean? Which I do too sometimes, you know what I mean? A lot of times, you know what I mean? Off the podcast, you know, we observe, you know what I mean? Exactly. You gotta be, dog, you know what I mean? It's a dirty game out here, bro. These streets are undefeated, bro.
Exactly.
You know, there's a lot of animals out here. There's a lot of Pitbull Torres out here, dog, you know? And so how can people support you, brother?
My website's pitbulltorres.com. I got programs for like workouts. I have merch on there. So yeah, that's my website right there. And on YouTube, Pitbull Torres, I'll be posting on there. I'm actually competing in like this month on the 27th. So like 3 weeks. Yeah, like 3 weeks I'm competing at a powerlifting competition. So
what is that again? What competition? I'm sorry.
It's powerlifting. So it's basically just bench, squat, and deadlift who can lift the most, and they have like a weight class. It's really simple.
And you're probably blowing your weight classes out, huh?
Oh yeah, like that's like, I mean, just because like everything's pound for pound, you know, so it just helps me like I'm a pretty up. I mean, like locally around, there's not really nobody like at my level. It's like people like in different countries or states and shit like that. So I normally do big meets, like because I've done so many competitions. I've done over like 24, 25. So I only really do big ones because there's like money involved in some certain ones. So I like doing like the big money meets, or just ones that are like a lot of big name guys are gonna be there. So you get a lot of like publicity, and it's fun because you're competing against like the strongest people in the world. So it just makes you like push harder instead of just going to like a local meet and it's just like you versus you, you know.
Pound for pound, bro, you are a fucking force to be reckoned with. Pound for pound, right?
Yeah.
You know, pound for pound, how does it feel to be such a fucking powerhouse, bro?
I mean, I've been like this my whole life. Like, I played football, then I wrestled in high school. Like, wrestling really gave me confidence of, like, I guess I'll, like, just, like, confidence of, like, in anything cracking off, I guess. It's, like, I feel like controlling the situation because wrestling is very technical and, like, it's all leverage. You can like lose to someone that knows what they're doing, you know, just like the same with boxing and anything, you know, it's just like some people just be throwing haymakers and boom, you just got to throw it straight and fool's knocked out, you know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of technique, but wrestling really made me like confident into like I feel like just like combat and like understanding like being uncomfortable and like getting your push to like the like another man on top of you and like you're fucking exhausted and like, you know, get up, someone yelling get up and you're just like, I'm fucking tired, you know. So like I played football my whole life, but like wrestling was the hardest thing I ever did in my life, and it really made me like a different type of like person, like a mindset, like just being able to like being strong in the mind and like just like being able to take care of myself, because like wrestling is very like you can like use a lot of leverage and be like not have to like strain a lot of energy. That's why like you look at the UFC, all the best guys are wrestlers, because it's just like you're controlling the fight a lot if you know how to like wrestle, and a lot of them are wrestlers and shit. So like I don't know, that like I said, I've been doing it for such a long time. So but like I said, now I'm like way stronger, so it's like I don't know, I don't feel like anything special. Like I squatted 672 pounds today. I don't even feel like I did anything. Like it's like I'm sore, I'm beat up, but like I don't feel like I have superhuman strength, because to me there's always like someone bigger, faster, stronger than you, you know.
Yeah.
And
always.
like I just always kind of have that mindset. So I don't know, it's just like I do it for like my own satisfaction. And like for me it's like I want to be, to me it's dope, like I want to be remembered as like a, you know, a really good powerlifter. And if I like the more records I break and the more like unhuman thing I do, like it's gonna stay in the record book. So like basically the best way to say is like when I die, I want my name to still be talked. I still want to be remembered, you know. So like that's how it is. Like on the you do big things, people still talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously you don't really do that much. As like even if you did do big things, you still get forgotten. So but if you do like a lot, you make a big impact. It's cool how long people like still talk about people that like passed away and shit like that.
If you don't mind me asking, how tall are you and how much do you weigh?
Dude, I'm short. I'm like 5'3.5", like exactly. I'm fucking little, and I'm right now I'm like 200 pounds, but I compete at 181.
Wow.
So like I lose a lot of weight.
5'3" at 200 pounds at your site, bro. That's
yeah.
Bro,
I'm a little bowling ball right now.
Well,
but like in high school, I was
a
like
bowling ball, but yeah.
I was like I my freshman year I was like 130 pounds, and then my senior year I got up to like 180. So like I've never really been like, I mean, because I'm short, I'm never gonna be like 220 unless I just like really eat a lot of food and like just fucking go ham. But like that's like really unhealthy. Like when your body's that little and you have that much extra weight. Like even me at 200 pounds, I'll be like breathing heavy sometimes. Like just like fuck, I'm just walking up some stairs, you know. But when I was like lighter, like when I used to wrestle and be like very endurance, like it just I felt different, you know. So still like that, but it's just like powerlifting is just like I just like the being strong, you know. Like looking good is cool too. That's just like more on how you eat. But strong is just like being strong is just like I'm addicted to it, dog. I don't think I'm ever stop. Like I was just talking to my other homies that like, you know, they worked out, they have their own businesses. My homie owns a gym and the other guy owns like a car shop, and they're like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 31, just turned 31 this year, and they're like, oh, give it a few more years. Like, you know, you're gonna just be like all beat up. And I'm just like I'm not. Like, just wait. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be like 50, 60 doing some crazy shit. Like, I already know myself just because, like, my mindset.
100%, bro. And, you know, people just love to wish fucking death on someone, bro. You know what I mean? Give it 10 years. Like, nah, bro, I'm not going to be like you, shot the fuck out at 38 years old, bro. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen, bro.
Yeah,
you know
like,
I mean?
not saying they're shot out, bro, but, like, it's just like.
No, let's say it.
But, yeah, you don't want to, like, say that to people because, like, whatever you were telling people, like, it really gets in their head, like, you know?
And
like,
I'm a dick like that. I would say this one time. I saw Big Boy and some of his boys at like some super show and shit.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, homie, everybody on steroids right now, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know it's like, and I say
they
that. They
probably got mad. Like I said, that's the insecure
and they both looked at, all them dudes looked at me and shit, and it was me and the homie Burst Rock from 27 Junkies walking, and he's like, Dick, why'd you say that shit? And I said, because it's funny to say that around bodybuilders, bro.
Yeah.
Every time you bring up steroids around bodybuilders, and I had learned it the hard way, not the hard way, but I was at a Master P video shoot when I had got out the penitentiary this last time, which was like, I've been out for like 11 years, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, I was at a Master P to get a position in the Master P music video, and there was this big ass fucking buff fucking like Chicano fool, right? But he looked like an Italian mobster, bro, because he had long hair and I mean he looked like an Italian dude. Not that mobsters have long hair, but he just looked like a something you see on like an Italian assassin movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was Mexican, bro. And he was just swole the fuck up, and I was like, damn. And when I seen him, I said, damn, bro, you on steroids or what? You know what I mean? And he got offensive, bro. He got offensive, and I was like, "Oh shit, are you not supposed to say that?" Because I'm kind of like at the time, just a prison dude in a sense, a street prison dude. And there's a lot of us that are on swole. You know what I mean? But we're a different swole in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? From the calisthenics,
it's the food,
and
bro. Though, like the food.
Fools get really yoked up in there too, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's in genetics.
Yeah,
it all comes to genetics.
But I learned that you're not supposed to say that to a dude that's. But it's like right there, bro. Like veins are everywhere, bro. Like you're about to fucking your head is about to climax right now. You know what I mean? The fucking you're gonna shoot the ceiling off with a fucking
You're gonna lie
nut.
about it the rest of your life, or you're gonna just like be open about it. And like it's crazy how many people are like still not open about it. And it's just like TRT is so like open now, and like everyone talks about it. Like so, like you would think people are more open, but like
it's really good for you if you use it correctly.
Oh yeah. Like I used to like abuse that shit, like because I was competing. I'm doing the biggest competitions. I'm like, the more is better. You know, the more shit I take. Like I've taken Tren, I've taken fucking all the crazy compound steroids they make. But like the more you take, the more side effects I would get. Like basically like not losing. I would like not be able to sleep. When you're on a lot of shit, you can't sleep, or you have like high blood pressure.
You're amped the fuck up.
You're just amped the fuck up, but you can't chill, dog. And so I wouldn't be getting sleep. It would be messing with my training. And then as soon as I started my brand, I was like, I'm gonna go on TRT. Like, I don't want to do like some crazy stuff no more. And I started getting stronger, and I started feeling better. And I was like, damn, I didn't even need to take that shit. I just got stronger off doing like TRT dosage. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
And not using all that extra shit.
Yeah. And so then I realized like it's not
because the extra shit will gives like dudes heart attacks and stuff. Like that's what happened to that dude Rich, no? Did he die from a heart attack from the shit?
No, that fool fucking word on the street was like that fool was a big druggie, dog. Like not to like like that he just was like taking a lot of like just like I'm talking about like pills, like just a lot of like he's always in pain, you know. He'd just be taking like Vicodin, Percocets, like that shit.
That's a whole nother addiction right there.
And like steroids, he was addicted to steroids too. Like,
can you get addicted to steroids?
Yes, 100%.
How do you get addicted? Am I addicted to steroids?
No, you're not, bro.
Okay, let me know.
Well, you're not. Well, I mean, wait. Isn't a side effect of steroids being buff?
Hurry up, baby! Hit the butt cheek! Hit the butt cheek!
Hit the butt cheek! No, that's just funny.
Hit the butt cheek, bitch!
You just get obsessed with like when you're on it, and like I don't know, like just from experience. So like I used to come off and on, you know, do a post-psychotherapy, do it all the right way by the book. But when I would do that, you got to think about it. You're telling your body to like when you're injecting, you're churning off the natural testosterone, right? And then you start depending on how much you take. If you take it a little bit, you still make some natural testosterone. So like that's why they say a little bit is good, but you take a lot, it's like, all right, why make this shit? You're injecting this shit, and like in you, so like it's not gonna start making it naturally if you're doing a high dosage, you know. So that's what.
What's it considered a high dosage? Like once a week, a full syringe once a week?
I would say so. Like you know how like on your test vial probably says like 200 milligrams per ml.
Yeah.
So like if you're doing probably more, I think like cruising TRT dosage should be 100 to 200 milligrams a week of test.
Okay.
That's TRT. Well, people do TRT dosage at like 300, 400. Some people say their TRT is 500. So then when they're taking they're blasting, like when they're doing a lot, they're doing like 1,000 milligrams a week, dog.
Wow, bro.
If I were to tell you what these cycles
I
are,
think
bro,
I do like 100, bro.
Bro, if I tell you what you do, for sure, TRT's from if you have it from a doctor, you're probably doing 50
I get it from
to
a doctor,
100.
bro.
Yeah, you're doing 50 to 100 a week, for sure. But like, so like, I was scared when I first started doing this shit when I was like younger, dog. And then after I got in the game and like I've like I said, there's a whole game of like that's a whole nother like, I would say fitness is like rapping is like fitness. Steroids are like weed and like how rappers try to sell weed on the side or like any other side drugs, like like at their like it's the same thing. Everyone's pushing like steroids. Like a lot of people are pushing that shit. Like it's a moneymaker. Girls, so many girls take steroids, bro.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's probably the most
estrogen.
No, testosterone, fool.
How do you think they get all buff?
Yeah,
as women, dog?
estrogen. No,
you think that's a man?
I thought, you know what I was thinking? Like, if my bitch ever tries to leave me, or if I'm thinking she's gonna leave me, I'm gonna start giving her testosterone, bro. So by the time she leaves me, that bitch got a mustache. Her, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, she's gonna be all buff, dude.
Set that bitch
That's
up.
so funny,
hey,
bro.
go ahead, dog. She's got a beard now. You can have her.
But yeah, girls do that shit a lot too, and like,
do they do? Does it make them horny, bro?
Nah, it doesn't.
Makes them ballsy.
Sometimes girls say that. Yeah, they say like it does, but I've had girls be like, it doesn't do that for me. So everyone.
But are girls supposed to be taking testosterone?
Yeah, but not a lot. They just take a little bit. Like, they take like I mean, some bitches, bro. Do you see how big buff bitches can get? But like, that's why it doesn't make sense.
I've seen some pretty ones, and I've seen some really manly looking.
Yeah,
ones.
so like the really manly ones, they're legit. Probably they're injecting a testosterone. But like, there's even just like pills you could take that will make your like I guess your test higher, like Anavar and stuff.
Yeah,
and like your red blood count, just help stuff to like promote more muscle.
Pitbull, let me tell you a funny story, bro. So my girl's got a cousin. And he's a bodybuilder. Okay? He's a bodybuilder. And he's one of the dudes that when he sits next to you, he sits next to you with his legs real wide open, bro.
What the heck?
It's like, bro.
Man spread. That's what they call it.
It's like, bro, we're on a little love seat, bro. Like, I know you're on swole, bro, but close your fucking legs, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No hate. But I didn't experience that, but one of his cousins did, bro. And he was like, hey, shout out to my dog. Anyways, he was like, hey, fool, close your legs, fool. What the fuck, dog? You trying to sit here all buff and shit? You know what I mean? Because he just did it on purpose, bro. To be a dick, I think.
That's weird. Like, I just had to
Peep Game, so he used to follow me on Instagram, and I would tag him on like a lot of buff bitches pages.
yeah.
And I was like, hey, fool, yummy, let's see if you can take this down or this and that, or I just like stupid, like burned out, like it's like, oh shit, my cousin is dating this burned out fucking cholo fool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm tagging you like, hey, homie, you know what I mean?
Funny,
Next on your hit list, you know what I mean? Is some buff ass bitch, you know what I mean? They're looking like a man and shit. And so he DM'd me and he's like, hey, bro, stop doing that. I know these people.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro. I know.
He's like,
girls,
I know these people. And he was so upset with me, bro.
I know girls that are like buffer than me, fool. Like, legit. Like, I'm like, you're bigger than me. Like, more muscle. Cause like,
is that attractive to you?
No, not at all, bro. That's
obviously not, because I see your significant other right
scary.
Here, bro.
Like,
yeah, thank God, bro, you didn't walk in with a buff bitch, bro. I'd have been like, God damn it, dog. How do you guys fuck?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I had to ask the tough questions, which I don't like to ask. How do you guys fuck? You know what I mean? Two muscles. You know what I mean? Fucking two muscles. You know what I mean? And today on this show, we got two muscles fucking live on Hoodstocks.
That's funny.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, so I'm glad you're not attracted to muscle bitches, but I would say you wouldn't be.
No. I'm not like, yeah.
Is there gym rats, bro? Like, not gym rats like people that are always in the gym, but gym rats like hood rats. You know what I mean? They're like, they're like, oh shit, you on that
there's
bicep
girls
this
like
week.
so like I said, I go to those like hardcore training gyms. So there's like girls that like don't really train hard and they just go there in like these little one piece outfits or like these little like, like slutty little clothes, and you're just like, oh my god, like it's funny because all the girls tell me that she's man, they're like, look at this girl, I can't fucking stand her, she talks to every guy. I'm like, oh my god, you hate it, like she's just trying to get attention and shit.
Well, you know what's funny, bro, is I was going to LA Fitness, and shout out to the fool that's gonna hook me up with a free membership at LA Fitness. I love that.
I'm saying, like, using your social media, like, bro, I'm telling you, like, you get so much like plugged up, just stuff, like everything. That's why, like,
I hope he follows through with that, bro. I don't see his text messages
He's
yet.
like super pumped up.
He on the. Is your membership under this cell phone number? Yes, it is, sir. Oh, he texted me. Oh shit. Oh shit. My bad, dog. Damn, he's hooking me up, fool.
Yeah, see, it's all about like just making content and networking.
That's so sick, man. This number, Casey, you want a gym membership? I'm fucking making gym memberships right now.
That would be sick.
Yeah, you want a gym membership?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him this guy. Let me send it.
Send a picture of you.
No, here you go. Hey, Casey,
You know how buff I am.
you want a membership too, fool?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Get this guy a membership right here. Little baby torso right
Can't
here.
even get
dog.
little baby torso.
Baby, look at it. He's got a little torso. Look at that little man right there. A little torso, you know what I mean? Yes, sir, dog. I mean, his tits and his nipples and his belly button are 4 inches away from each other.
I got 12s.
12.
And they clean though. He keep them clean.
Oh.
This guy's an animal, dog. I'm gonna send him this thing right. Let me send him this to get this guy a membership. Fuck it, memberships for everybody, dog. That's a great.
Damn, look, he's still.
Bro,
like
I got you.
on
I told my
steroids.
VP. He let me know I can pump it for you as long as you give some shout outs so we can get some signups. Easy, bro. Yes. I got you.
Yes.
Man, that's what's up, dog. I like that, bro. That's super dope, bro. And it's because of this fool right here. This fool hooked me up. Thank you, my dog.
Right?
He's in here because of you, dog. So my boy, just like that's the greatest thing about having a guest right here. So with that, we got some Killer Kush for you, bro. Let's get you some goodies right here, bro. Matter of fact, I see this whole bag with a lot of good shit in it, dog. Let's get this Killer Kush bag to you right there,
brother.
my dog. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, man.
Some goodies in there, baby. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
And I think that we've been here for a cool minute. We've been here for 3 fucking hours,
Damn,
bro.
bro.
I haven't
Yeah,
done a
man.
podcast this long in a long time,
Shit.
bro. But it was so, and we can keep going for easily another fucking hour. But I want to hopefully save some time for a later date. You know what I mean? And have you come on and share a little bit about your personal life and your story, bro. Because that's usually the bread and butter of Hood Stocks. You know,
Okay.
But you really gave you know what I mean? You gave us everything that we wanted, bro. The audience
That everybody was wanting
you-
to ask.
Yeah, you gave that, brother. But I want to end it, but I want to just ask you, bro, you know, a later date, if you can come back and share your personal story, your personal journey, like your family, your moms and pops who raised you, stuff like that. Because I think it'll be good for you in a business sense, and it'll be good for us that we have that documented and you on it, because people like to know what's behind, you know, some of the gives of information, inspiration. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
and
for sure, bro.
information. You know
I'm
what I mean? Yeah, 100%. This was super fun, bro.
Yeah, no, for
this
sure,
was
bro.
super cool.
I had no idea like how it was gonna go either, too. Like I said, just kind of go with the flow type stuff, and
you
like
did
I
it.
said, I'm an open book, and like I said, so I already knew it was gonna be dope, bro. And like I said, it's good content because it's like different like genre, you know, like just different two different, like I said, you're getting kind of more into like the fitness realm, so it's gonna be a lot of more
it's a good collab.
different good collab, different amount of people.
100%, bro. 100%. And I felt the same. Let me look at this real quick. I want to see right now, real quick. I'm gonna see this right here, guys. Sorry, but I thought it's a great collaboration to get into that fitness world, and we just fed the wolves right here. Compliments of Hood Stocks and the Pitbull Torres right here. We just fed the John Bravo wolves, man. Better give me a motherfucking shout out, fool. You know what I mean? I gave you content for a month, homie. You know what I mean? So not only is Big Boy. We all paying your child support now, bro, including Pitbull Torres. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, send the 1099, homie. Or do we give him the 1099?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, brother, you a cool motherfucker, bro. You know what I mean?
Dog.
And I appreciate you, dog. And you're always welcome here, bro.
Appreciate you.
You know, and you know, Big Boy don't. If Big Boy ever tries to press you, bro, just holler at the crew, bro. You know what I mean? And we got you, bro.
Appreciate
you, know
you,
what I mean?
big dog.
Straight up, dog. You know what I mean? You can't be mad, dog. Can't be mad, Big Boy. But I know you're mad though, bro, because you know what I mean? You a man, bro. You know what I mean? And sometimes it be like that, though. But I appreciate your vulnerability. You're telling your truth, because it's vulnerable sometimes telling your truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's vulnerable. You know what I mean? And you don't seem like a vicious person, even though they call you Pitbull Torres, but you don't seem like a vicious person that wants to like spread something that's not untrue.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Yeah,
sometimes
100%.
and I wouldn't, if I felt like that, I would have not sat with you this long, bro. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I feel that with somebody. And even if it's great content, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not good with it, dog, because I'll try to navigate it differently, or I'll just feel like this dude isn't genuine, you know what I mean? This dude's just intentionally really trying to, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I'll tell you guys this, man. From me sitting right here across from the homie, Like my vibration is, my gut feeling is telling me that this dude is like telling his truth, you know. But what's funny about sometimes when we share our truth sometimes doesn't align with their truth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes maybe we're blind to our bullshit. I'm not talking about you, but potentially on the other side. Maybe sometimes we're blind to our bullshit, right? We don't realize what we're doing while we're doing it. You know what I mean? And but if we can finally realize it, you know what I mean, then, you know, sometimes you gotta make it good, dog. You know what I mean? Because that's what I believe that's what real men would do. Try to make it good as long as it's not too fucked up. And you haven't been going on a campaign of being an asshole about shit.
Like I said, I have like SC blasted on me.
And
like,
you didn't get crossed out or nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna get crossed out. I'm like, nah, bro. Like it's a part of me.
Let me see
like,
it, bro.
Like it's a part of me. Like
it's a part of your history.
It's a part of my history. That's
bro,
what
that
tattoos
dude
are for,
gave
you know?
that dude gave you your name.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that, and I heard that in the background when I think I was using the restroom. Big Boy gave you your name, bro. So he was a part of your creation.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you okay.
Yeah, like I would never be like, oh, he didn't help me, or like I did all this myself. Like we both helped each other. Like when it came to like anything, like his resource. Like I said, wouldn't got put on by Rich Piana if it wasn't for him, because he was like, hey, Rich, I got this little homie that benches 400. He only weighs like 165, and so like he was really trying his hardest to like get me put on by Rich, and then. Obviously, I like met the part and shit, and we did a little video, and then like it just took off from there. And like Rich said, you need to post every single day. And I remember being like, dude, to post every single day was so hard. And like I was young, and I had that like, oh, what are people gonna think about me if I'm posting all the time? So, yeah, it just like.
You know what I want to say this, dog. I think you guys, in person, hash out your bullshit. However that needs to be hashed out. And I think you guys should get back to work, bro.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I think you guys should get back to work, bro, because you two together, Big Boy and you together, bro, it just like it worked, bro. It was super cool, bro, to see, bro. It was super cool to see. So Big Boy, if you're listening, you know, I'm not here to fucking, I'm not on that campaign. I'm not on the John Bravo train, bro. I'm on just like some real shit, dog. You know what I mean? Fuck all the bullshit. You sound like you were slipping and sliding on some of your shit, dog. But man, you guys were great together, bro. You know what I mean? You guys were great together. And if you can ever bring greatness back together, man, it would be cool, man. You know, if you find a way to make it right. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's means to making it right. Easy means. And sometimes it might sacrifice a prized possession. Take a Lambo, put it in the dude's driveway. And I think that would be super cool. I mean, the gesture, sometimes, you know what I mean, a nice offering. When you go to church, bro, you don't get it for free. Throwing $1 in the basket. Anyways, I'm just throwing some little ideas out there that I'd like to see. I'd be like, that is amazing. Like, make a video of that. I just pulled up on Pitbull Torres, and you know what, dog? Appreciate you, my boy. Let's get it back working. Bam, here's a blessing. You know what I mean? Break a bread, bro. I mean, show some love. Anyways, dog, thank you so much, dog.
Thank you, big dog.
Sorry for being long-winded, bro.
You're good, bro. You're good, man.
I apologize for being long-winded, but I really enjoyed our time right here, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. How can people, one more time, how can they support you? YouTube, your website, everything, brother?
Yeah, pitbulltorres.com is my website, and then for YouTube too, Pitbull Torres. Give me a follow.
There you go. Everybody give it up for Pitbull